Are you guys logged into Albert? I only see a couple people.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Not
Oh, I
yet.
forgot we can apparently just log in.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Remember Surf Ninjas?
Dude, I love Surf Ninjas.
That shit was so tight.
All right, cool. Yeah, Surf Ninjas was so sick. Um, who was the fucking it was Kino, right? Was
Huh?
Kino in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ernie Reyes Jr.
Yeah.
It was him and his
Yeah.
dad. His
Yeah.
dad played the fucking their mentor guy.
hmm Dude, man, okay, let me ask you guys something. What was your favorite Three Ninjas movie?
Um, honestly, it's either OG or Kickback.
Kickback where they go to Japan?
Yes.
That's my favorite one, dude. It's so
So
good.
okay, so I didn't realize that they were released out of order.
Yeah, me too.
So the second one was technically the third one.
The High Noon one, the like
Yeah.
with Hulk
No,
Hogan as
no,
the bad
no,
guy.
no, no, no. Knuckle Up.
Oh,
So
Knuckle Up.
Knuckle Up is where they go on like a native reservation and they have to help them
Mhm.
out with shit like that. So
Got it.
it should have been one, it's regular one, Japan, then reservation. But the second one when it came out, I guess it didn't do very well. It went like straight to I don't know, straight to fucking rental or whatever. But for some reason they still released the third one in like the movie theaters. Still was
Yeah.
fire.
I randomly found like Rocky's like Instagram account. I guess he does like videos
Yeah,
and
MMA
shit and
and
like
shit.
reacts and stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, what the hell? Like he randomly popped up.
He's only the Rocky in the high new one though. He's not the original Rocky.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But
He's not. The original Rocky,
and apparently he was in Power Rangers too, I think.
yes, he was one of the Red Rangers.
Yeah.
So the original Rocky was the original one. They used him in that's why he's is in one and three, but he's not in two
Got it.
because they shot those two first.
Yeah.
But it's the original Colt in all of them.
And Tum Tum too, right?
And Tum Tum, yeah.
Um all right, guys, let's get wrapped up again. Last week you guys finished up in Leyland Point and worked with Mauricio or Marciano, sorry. And he confided in you that they were keepers of not just the livestock and agriculture for Leyland, but they also are like charged with offering a donation to the local um, uh, cult of the dragon, essentially the claws of the West Coast, who's uh,
The Claws of the West Coast.
claws of the Sword Coast. It is on the west, though. Okay.
Claws of the best coast, bro.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Exactly. Uh, they had been charged with kind of maintaining some of the food donations for the claws of the Sword Coast, um, giving their like monthly or weekly offerings or so to the cult there that like worships the dragon and just making sure everybody's fed and everything's all good. He had confided in you that there has been more and more disturbing news coming from there, and he, seeing that you guys were capable warriors handling the Sahagwin, he asked that you go in and investigate, which just kind of happened to fall in line with what you guys' goals were anyway. So you guys made the decision to go. Once there, you guys were able to avoid any of the traps set in the beginning to ward off intruders, and you guys were able to be what's the word I'm looking for? Amicable with people for once,
Yeah.
and you guys were able to not fight your way through something for the first time ever. So good job. And they were able
Barely,
to
bro. We barely did that shit.
barely. You guys
Dave
tried to
was trying to
fight. You
fucking
guys
fuck people
tried to
up,
fight.
bro.
Yeah,
Dave was like, fuck them all.
yeah, it was bad. But yeah, you guys were able to make your way up to the Claws of the Coast quarters, where you found a young woman who was suffering from a bout of similar to the effects of like schizophrenia, I would say. Kind of having a bit of an episode, talking to herself, hearing your guys's pleas, but not being fully engaged. After several attempts to um, come to some sort of arrangement with her, she transformed into her true form, Lhammaruntoz, the bronze dragon, who is the claws of the coast. Um, Tybalt, you'll remember that there was a aura of magic that was emanating near Lhammaruntoz, but not seemingly not coming from the dragon itself, herself. In fact, Palpius, when you went to go intimidate her into snapping out of it, you were overcome by this faint buzzing sound that took over and overwhelmed you and Ebrath as well.
I
Um,
didn't fail though,
yes, you
right?
did.
I wait, I'm
Um,
confused too.
no, you're not confused, but you did fail the save.
Oh, okay. Got
He just failed by a lot more than you. Um, so to that effect, Ebrath, you will have disadvantage on your next attack roll, save, or ability check.
Question, did Tybalt state to us that he felt energy emanating from around them?
I don't recall, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Um, but I don't
I
think
don't
it
remember
would
that either.
be. I don't think it would be out of character for him to
To say
give you
something.
guys some sort of warning.
Okay, got it.
So I would say that you guys would have that knowledge handy.
Got it. Okay.
um Tybalt, you specifically, with your high ass perception, you would have noticed that as the dragon transformed and moved to a more central point in the room, that some of the mossy algae with barnacle buildup would have kind of slithered over to maintain its proximity to the dragon. um, but with that, let's roll initiative and let's
Can you
get
let me
some.
into the owlbear?
Yep. Let's roll some initiative and let's get some music
You do.
going.
We do have the music. Follow the sync tube.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't click on it. My bad. Cool.
You've been talking over Evan, like ominous ass music this whole time.
Oh,
Yeah.
not me. uh, Dave, I don't see you on the owlbear. Let me drop the link one more time in the
The-
The
Zoom
Wake of the
chat.
Sleeping Dragon one.
Yeah, Wake of the Sleeping Dragon.
Oh, okay. I can join that one. My bad. I'm on the other one.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I got it.
And then Palpius, for you, you are effectively under the effects of the confuse spell. We'll deal with that when we get to you. Who is
Alrighty then.
who is token one in parentheses 3 and who's download in parentheses 1? Oh, Palpius and Ebrath. Okay. Never mind.
The hell am I concentrating on?
You currently have Pass Without Trace up, and Tybalt is
Oh,
concentrating on
okay.
Detect Magic. Give me 1 second. Let me
Okay.
just turn something up.
Fiona. Guest starring.
Okay. So I do have some initiative. I need initiative rolls from Palpius and Vox.
Okay. So 19 for me. Poppy says a 10.
Why you got to put him on blast like that, bro?
You know, deserves it.
Why?
deserves it.
The heck did I do to you?
Okay, Tybalt, what
I
did you
didn't.
get?
I didn't lie.
6.
I'm sorry, what?
6.
6. And then
How come you don't call his out?
fucking
Because he didn't just roll.
bro, hold on. Who is token 100-1 on parentheses 3? Can
I
you
know.
label?
In
can-
Owlbear?
Yeah, in Albert. Can you label yourself? Because I don't know who that is.
I see
What?
them labeled on my end.
Yeah,
I don't see anybody call
I
that.
see everything labeled on my end.
Oh, weird.
But
I
I'll
have.
hold on.
Ebrath doesn't have the name on the bottom though. There
Okay,
you
there
go.
you go.
There we go. That changes it. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was
My
like,
bad.
what the fuck? Okay, Ebrath, what did you get?
16.
And Palpius, what did you get? 10. And
Good
Vox,
job,
you
babe.
got a what?
19.
19. Okay.
Bro, these teas are no joke. I have the lemon one this time. Fire.
Cool.
What's the brand again?
It's the Voodoo Ranger.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Their
yeah. That's right.
their hard tea. I had the half
Yeah.
wrap last time, it was fire. This lemon one is delicious.
Okay.
It's
Awesome.
7%.
Let's see.
Bro, why? Why are you doing that?
Okay. So right off the bat, Lhammaruntoz has transformed into her true form. You see this humongous dragon who is covered in bronze scales across her body that shimmer under the light of the flames that are, keeping this room lit. There is magical electricity kind of sparking off her body at pieces. Those that are close to her, you feel your hairs kind of rise the closer you get to her as the static electricity surrounding her is radiating from her body. She lets out a loud roar and she will go ahead and start us off by I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw. Ebrath, you have disadvantage and so do you, Palpius.
So I have advantage, so I'm just gonna run it regular.
Perfect.
That's an 18.
Mm-hmm.
22 for me.
Got it. I see it.
21 for me.
Mm-hmm.
21. Damn, bro, where's your brother at, bro?
I know,
I
bro.
got three.
You guys needed a high charisma on the last one. All
No, I
right.
just meant for the 21.
All right. Everybody except for Palpius succeeded. So Palpius, you are now frightened of Lhammaruntoz,
Shit.
and you can. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to it. But we will go ahead and add that token to your guy here. Where is fear? Frightened. Boom. Okay. You are frightened of Lhammaruntoz, and that is that. So she will start off with that. And then as she stands up on her hind legs, her front legs coming full off the ground, reaching to a height of about 20 feet, you will see her almost taking like a big deep breath as she like
Fuck.
slams forward down on her two front teeth and lets out a breath attack. This is a repulsion breath.
How tall is the
So
chamber?
it's about 60 feet.
Got it. Okay.
I need everybody in a cone to give me a dexterity saving throw. Oh, sorry, strength saving throw. Let's get this cone going real quick.
If I'm proficient, does that mean I just roll a regular, or do I still roll a disadvantage?
You
Are we even in that cone?
No, you guys are
We're
safe.
not in
I
that
don't-
cone, bro.
I don't think
All
so.
right, never mind.
You might be. Hold on. You might be on me.
Come on.
Play with the angle a bit.
No.
Let me play with the angle a
No,
little bit.
no.
Come on, bro.
Culero as full.
That ain't no fucking cone, dog. That
Oh,
ain't
you
no
think
cone.
you think this dragon is just only looking in one direction?
Wow.
No, okay. I'm gonna get Tybalt and Vox because they are the biggest threats right now.
Hey, what do you mean?
I mean, you are
Um,
small, bro.
Tybalt
In
and Vox,
size,
I'll
in
need to
size.
make strength saving throws.
I'm
Okay.
giving Tibble a flash of genius. So you can add 5 to your saving throw.
Okay.
Damn, not Vox, bro.
No, because he's beefier than Tibble is, and Tibble has heals.
17.
Okay. And what did you
13.
13? Okay, you guys are both knocked back 30 feet.
Shit.
And
Hey, Ron,
yeah.
I got a question about my.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 60 feet.
60
60
feet
feet.
Yeah.
blows me
never
into the
mind.
stairwell.
You should have been
How do
up on
you?
the wall.
That was my next move, man.
Tybalt, roll a d6 as you slam into the wall. Same with you,
Uh,
Vox.
I'm way over. Well, I it's
5.
You would still hit a
uh,
wall. All right, so just take 5 damage.
you need to
As
tell me how because like if I just go directly like following that
it would still
line,
hit the wall. Let's just roll the
which
d6.
wall?
This one
Which
right
wall?
over here. That if you're going as full 60 feet, I'm saying that you're still hitting that wall. So let's get a d6.
Okay.
Um, and then so it did it
Am I
here.
rolling the d6 or you're rolling it?
You roll it, please.
Okay.
Failed save. You were pushed 60 feet. All right, boom. Each creature must succeed that. All right, and then that will actually be its action. And then after that, it is going to be give me 1 second while I roll something here. It is a wisdom saving throw. Okay. After that, it is Vox Aslan followed by Ebrath.
All right. I will run right back out of the stairs. That is probably about 15 feet right here.
Mhm.
And after that, I'm gonna run 15 feet up the wall. So shit, it's not layer. Where is it?
Oh, I took it
I forgot.
off.
Oh, you
Sorry.
did? Okay. All right, no
Yeah,
worries.
because it
I'll
was
just put a
giving you
little note
guys
on the bottom.
it was giving you guys like distances for all tokens, and either like I couldn't hide certain tokens, so I just took
Okay.
it off.
Okay. Well, I'm up 15 feet. I'll just put it in like my
Put it in
name,
your
I
name.
guess,
Yeah,
in a
just put it in your
second.
name. Yeah.
Um, and so 15 feet up. I will yell out, "We don't have to do this." And then I will cast. Let me make sure this is within range. Yeah, Hunter's Mark has 90 feet, so that's gonna get her no problem, I think. And that's gonna be a level 1 Hunter's Mark. So I'll drop the past. Pass without trace is dropped. And then I'm going to take a couple shots. So take my first shot, try to hit her with my oath bow.
Okay.
That is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Hey, so quick
So
question. With your oath bow, do you have to declare your sworn enemy to get the extra shit?
Yes.
yeah, I should have done that. My bad. Oh well.
Because I feel like you haven't done that in the last few fights, and I've been
He hasn't. Yeah.
Well, I try to save it for something important. So
I think he gets
I
like
guess
one a day, or how many times can you do it?
it's once per day and it resets at like dusk or some shit like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Um, yeah. So actually, I will declare that. I guess for my second hit, I fucked up on that first one.
Hold
So
on. Can you do it as a free action or is it a bonus action?
It's a free action. Yep. And I can actually do it as I'm making an attack, so I think I can technically still do it if you're
Okay,
okay with
yeah,
that.
cool. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't
Okay.
like bound to an action.
And thank you for the reminder, Andre, because I forgot
Yeah.
about that shit.
We gotta
Okay,
have you doing all the
so
damage you can do, bro.
yes. So
You
as
should give him
I'm knocking,
inspiration.
as I was knocking that arrow back, I will say again, like with the whole like we don't have to do this, but if we are gonna do this, I'm gonna put you down quickly. And so that was 7 damage for the regular, and then I got to do all my extra bullshit. So the sworn enemy gives me an extra 3d6. I'm going to get an extra d6 for my hunter's mark, and then I'm going to deal an extra d6 for my swarm. So I think that's 5d6 total extra.
Fucking hell. Let's go.
And I think I get to re-roll that one with my piercer. So it's 21 plus a d6,
21.
one extra. So 23 more, so 30 damage on that first one.
Nice. Let's go.
As
Um,
you reach or as you strike out with your arrow, and as your arrow shoots across the room, you see the swirling arcane energy surround that like arcane bolt that you shoot from it, with like little hints of your swarm kind of embedded in the magical essence swarming around the arrow. It finds root in the dragon's shoulder as it lets out a roar. It will use its it would spin kind of in its place and make a weapon attack or a tail attack against Palpius, getting a 22 to hit.
damn, what the fuck?
Shit.
It's going to be 22 damage of bludgeoning damage to you, Palpius.
Fuck.
And then Ebrath, I'll need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Wait, can you repeat that again? Sorry.
22 damage.
Jesus Christ.
With a
But
with a 13,
that's
I'll say that you are able to hold on to Palpius,
Oh
easily,
yeah.
Ebrath, and you're able to maintain your place on his back there. Um, but it's still your turn, Vox. Please continue.
okay. And Palpius, you don't have any resistances or anything right now, right?
Um,
It's not your turn, so there's not a lot you can do. I'm just making sure you're taking the full damage. All right. Well, while he figures that out, I will take my second shot.
I don't believe you're raging, so
no.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was hinting at. Okay. Oh, that's a critical strike, my friend.
okay.
How am I gonna? You tell me how I need to do this, because I,
Well, you're not
I
killing it, so let's just roll your regular damage.
okay.
Like it was a normal attack, and then however many dice you roll, we just max that out. So you get the whatever
Okay,
your
so you want me to
weapons.
do you want a flat roll for the damage, right? And then we'll figure it
Correct.
out from there. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me do my flat roll. Hold on. Okay, so flat roll 10 damage on the regular die, on the regular hit,
Plus your 3d6.
and then plus an extra one for Hunter's Mark, so plus 4d6. I don't get
Yep.
the swarm
Swarm.
this time
Yeah.
though.
Got it.
Okay, cool. That's pretty good. So another 14.
So 10 on the first one, 14 is 24, and then plus 8 is
32.
32 plus 18 is 50 damage.
God
Yes.
damn.
The
It's a crit.
dragon will let out a roar of annoyance as it unfurls its wings and starts to flap them super hard, and is now lifting off the ground, hovering about 30 feet into the air. I need Palpius and Ebrath to make dexterity saving throws.
What the
Fuck.
fuck, bro? God damn.
Hella reactions, bro.
That's a 6.
So, hey, I'm not incapacitated, right?
No, you're not. You're just under the effects of the confused spell. So you can still take
So I can
regular.
roll with the regular one, right?
Correct. Yeah.
With the
All
fear
right.
too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
13.
You guys both take 16 bludgeoning damage as the force
What
of
the
the
fuck?
wind from the wings flapping and getting liftoff knocks you back, and you are knocked prone and are take the 16 damage as it flies
Damn.
up.
Jesus Christ.
It flies up 20 feet into the air.
Hold on.
And that's all of my shit. It's movement, bonus, and regular action. So that, and I'll just yell out again as that second attack hits. We don't have to do this. And that's my turn.
All right. It's me now, right?
Sorry. Yeah, after that it is Voxaslin and then Ebrath followed by Palpius.
Got it.
Okay. So I went already.
So is initiative correct when it's showing right there? Or
Correct. Yeah.
okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, cool. So fucking Popos' name is just confused.
Yeah.
I had to
All right.
give myself a reminder that he was under the effects of the spell because I was gonna forget.
So
I'll be right back. I'm listening.
it's half my movement to
to get up.
get up. Okay. So I'm gonna get up. And then I will, before I move, I fucking reach in my pack. I'm like, ah, son of a bitch. And I pull out what looks like fucking, really dried like vanilla stalks, like vanilla bean stalks. So I can chew it up. And then I blow the dust. And you see as it envelops Palpius, he glows in like this green viridian light and it suffuses him. And I cast haste.
Okay.
Papos, from now on, you have an additional 2 to your AC. You have advantage on all dexterity saving throws, and you gain 1 additional attack action.
If I can attack.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll figure that out, you know?
Yeah.
So I can. So do I adjust? How do I adjust my AC?
You can't. You just leave it. Just know for yourself that you got to be adding 2 to whatever it says.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You probably got to remind me because I'm not familiar with haste. So
That's
yeah,
okay.
no, it's all right. So I'm gonna move 12 feet, which is about half of my movement to right there.
I'll be right back,
That
guys.
was my good. That was my action. So I'm now concentrating on haste, and I am shooting my force ballista at Lhammaruntoz. Oh, actually, hold on. Fuck, I should have done this first. Remembering what Tybalt said about there seems to be another source of magic in the room besides Lhammaruntoz.
Mhm.
Am I able to use my bonus action to identify where it is coming from?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. If you were willing to give up your bonus action for sure. I would say you can give me either an Arcana check or investigation or perception.
Yeah, I'll just use Arcana just to keep it on brand.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm like, I cast haste, I step away, and as I step away, I'm kind of keeping my eyes in the direction of Lhammaruntoz, and I'm like trying to internalize like when I use my hand cannon, when I used to use it as a radar to find blast, try and hone in instead of being able to detect him from miles and miles away. I'm not well versed in it, so I'm trying to specifically find this, smaller whatever magical source within
You're just
the
reaching
room.
out for whatever you can
Yeah.
find. That's not
Yeah.
from what you can tell the dragon. I get you.
Or us.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna give myself a flash of genius.
Okay.
So that is a 20.
Okay, let's see. Um, um, as far as you can tell, there is a magical source that is emanating from this room that isn't familiar with any of your buddies here and doesn't feel like it's the magic that you feel radiating from the dragon. I will say you're not able to pinpoint its location, but you're fairly confident that it's kind of along this wall somewhere.
Okay. Before I end my turn, I'm gonna yell, guys, whatever Tybalt's saying, what is that, like a mantle? What is that?
That it's a wall. This is kind of just its lair. These right here are like windows that look out to the over the
Okay.
cliffside to see the ocean outside. This is another window right over here. But these are just the walls. This is kind of like it's where it chills.
Okay, so with its erratic action, what we know about the situation, could I safely, not safely assume, but could I connect that it's possible that whatever source of magic that Tybalt felt and that I'm now trying to pinpoint could be the source of what is ailing Lhammaruntoz?
Give me an insight check.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely having felt the effects of the magic yourself. When you
Got
got
it.
close to the young girl, you were able to recognize that there is something that is altering the mental state of the people affected by this magic. As you look over to Palpius, who is laying on the floor, but is like revving up his engines, like he's ready to go, and he's got like some drool coming out of him. He's not quite like even aware that he's prone, but he's just like super pumped under the effect of haste. But you can tell that his mental state is not what it normally is. I mean, he's not the brightest, spark in the fire, but this is out of character
Keep
even
going.
for him.
Got it. Okay. All right. So, okay. I am.
So that was your action and your bonus action, correct?
But yeah. So I'm just gonna yell to the group and say, guys, whatever Tybalt felt, it's on that back wall, and it's what's responsible for what's happening to the dragon. We can find it and destroy it. That might solve our issue. And I'm gonna kind of just gesture with with my hand, and it's like
Mhm.
it's kind of like on that portion of the wall. I can't feel where yet, but I'll keep trying. That's my turn.
Yeah. All right. After that, it is Palpius followed by Tybalt. Palpius, you are under the effect of the confuse spell. That means that you are able to. Let me see what we can do here. All right. It says here an affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turn to determine its behavior. So go ahead and roll a d10, Palpius.
Right. Got an 8.
You got an 8. All right. It says here that the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. If there is no creature within its reach, the creature does nothing. So being that Ebrath has moved away, he is now out of your reach. You aren't able to take any actions, but you're able to use your movement. So you're welcome to spend half your movement to get up if you'd like. However, you're not able to get any closer to the dragon as you are frightened by it currently. But you're able to use half your movement to do whatever you want. And your movement is boosted due to haste, correct?
Um, I forget. So he's not able to try and break out of being frightened?
At the end of his turn.
Oh, got it. Okay. No, no, okay. So it's only affected in that he can take an additional dash action.
Got
So
it.
he can take he can do his normal weapon attacks and then still take a dash as an
Okay.
additional action,
Okay. Yeah.
but it doesn't double his movement speed.
So I can just get up and I can't move closer to the dragon then.
Yeah, you still have 20 movement left, but you can't get closer to the dragon.
Let me do a quick measurement here. All right, I guess I'll just move the rest of my 20 right there.
Okay. Now finally give me a wisdom saving throw, Palpius, to see if you are still frightened by this dragon.
I don't got advantage on that, right?
No, I don't believe so.
On what is it?
Unless they give you a reason to.
Wisdom saving throw.
Not a wisdom, no. You only have advantage on dexterity.
Okay. I gotta roll that with disadvantage.
No, you can roll it with regular advantage or regular.
I got regular or
Just
I
not advantage, but you can do it as like a regular flat roll.
should I just take that 15?
Was that the lowest score, or
Well, that was with disadvantage, so
what was
Oh,
the higher
shit.
roll?
disadvantage.
Okay. Well, either way, a 15 is a fail and an 11 is a fail. So you are still frightened by the dragon. Um, I will say though that
Would a flash of genius help him?
uh I don't know.
I mean, I can. On it, I'm not. So I'm not stopped by turns or reactions or anything to take it. But I just when I expend them, I expend them. So I mean, I don't mind giving them that one regardless. Seems like it probably would help him.
Yeah. Um well, if he's rolling, yeah, go ahead and give him a flash of genius. What does that add to
Okay,
it?
5.
Okay, with a 5, he succeeds. He's
Fuck
no
yeah.
longer frightened by the dragon.
Nice.
Let's go,
And
baby.
I will say, help me remember this, Palpius. You are now immune to the frightened condition from the dragon.
Let's go.
I'm immune.
To that frightened ability that the dragon has, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because
Mhm.
yeah,
But you are still confused. With that, I think that's the end of your turn because you can't take any more actions due to the confusion spell. We are followed up by Tybalt, then back up to the top with Lhammaruntoz.
Did that moving moss seem like it was slow moving or quick moving? Was there a crawl?
It was a very like it wasn't fast by any means. It's
Okay.
but you could notice that there I would say you would have seen like almost like a bulge in the mass as it kind of like the bulge kind of spreads and travels kind of across the body. Like you know how in the mummy when the like beetles got
Mm.
underneath the skin, you could see them like moving.
Oh, the scare beetles.
Mhm.
Oh, I fucking hated that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like that, but with like the moss and the barnacles, like you could see them just kind of like shift and like sway as like whatever that mass is underneath it kind of adjusted its position along the algae and the barnacles.
So it's on her. It's not like traveling
Uh,
through, or
I
is
would
it connected?
I would say it looks like it was more attached to like the wall itself than necessarily on her.
Okay. Um. Okay. In that case, I'm going to move my full 30 feet, and I'll call out to Lhammaruntoz and say, please, there has to be a way to get through to you. We'll figure out a way. And I'll Tib will extend his hand, and out of the palm, you'll see just a ball of light, almost like a tennis ball, shoot out. And as it's reaching her, it gets larger to about 5 feet. I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere
Okay.
on that in the area where the algae is.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, bro.
How big of a radius is that?
It's only 5 feet. It's small.
Okay.
It's small, but it's going to stay there.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So you're casting fireball or fire sphere,
Yeah.
and it's a 5 foot radius. And where are you casting it? You can kind of give me on the map here.
Yeah, it's just gonna be. I wanna set it up like in between. There's probably a good spot in between where Lhammaruntoz is and where the algae is to kind of create a separation, hopefully.
Mhm.
Hopefully between the two.
Okay, so kind of right where right where your highlight was, like kind of in this area.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will say that it will not hit Lhammaruntoz because she is 25 feet up in the air currently.
Mhm.
But
Which is fine.
what is it like a spell attack roll or is it a save?
It's a deck save.
Um, I would say the algae burns, and you
Mhm.
can see that there is a um, hiss of smoke and steam as the barnacles shrivel up. And I don't know what barnacles do, to be honest with you, but they fucking break and crumble.
Mhm.
There is a large scorch mark on some of the mossy area. Um, what else are you trying to do?
Okay. Uh, it will. The sphere, what it does is any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of it is going to take do a dexterity saving throw. If it fails, it'll take 4d6 damage.
Okay, within 5 feet of it?
Yeah.
Got it.
Just
Very
it like kind
nice.
of just blasts out.
And it has to end its turn within 5 feet of it?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do?
Oh, that's my action. No, that's it.
Okay. In that case, we are back up to the top with Lhammaruntoz. And give me 1 second while I check something. Okay. All right. 20-foot radius. As we get back up to the top of the initiative round, I will say you hear a loud noise as let's see, there's that, there's that. Um Here, there is a loud thunderclap as almost a bolt of lightning just emanates into the center here, and the thunder itself is loud and deafening. I will need Tybalt and Palpius to um, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
You're on your own, big dog.
21.
That's not on disadvantage, is it? Because I'm confused.
No.
Or
No. Just regular flat roll.
it should not have advantage since I have proficiency.
What do you have proficiency with?
I don't know, I thought if it's highlighted black, that's
Well, that just means you add your proficiency bonus to it. But does it have like an advantage next to it? No, but either then you still get a +8. So go ahead and just roll a Constitution saving throw, and you do get to add your proficiency. That's what that +8 is.
26. All right.
26. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you guys are let's see here. What does it say? Under 20-foot radius. All right, yeah, there is as the lightning bolt strikes out next to you guys, you hear the loud clap of thunder. However, you are able to shield your ears just in time, and you don't take any of the damage, and you avoid the additional status effect. So you guys both succeed. With that, Lhammaruntoz will have you guys. She'll let out another loud shrieking roar, and she'll say, "Be gone with you. Leave my chambers. I will not let you to damage and harm my friends any longer." I need you guys to all roll a wisdom saving throw, everybody.
$18.
This is magic, right?
Yes, I suppose so. I'm not sure technically.
13.
16.
I got a 2. Fuck.
Okay. That's okay, Palpius, because you are immune to this. But everybody but Vox. Vox, you got an 18, correct?
Correct.
Everybody else, you are now frightened of the dragon. And you are able to, or you're no longer able to move close to it. And
Can I add my flash to myself, or is it too late?
how many of those do you get?
I get 5. I've used 3.
Okay, sure, if you'd like to, yeah.
Fuck it. All right. I'm not frightened.
So what does that give you?
+5. So it'd
No.
be 21.
21, then yes, you are not frightened. In that case, Tybalt, you are frightened by the dragon, and Palpius, you're immune. Vox and Ebrath are able to succeed. Or Vox or Tybalt, you are frightened. Let me just throw this on there.
Great.
Great. What are you trying to say, bro?
Cool. Lhammaruntoz will let out that loud roar, and then she will. She will fly over here and land here. She will land on the ground, and then she will take a deep breath as you see a bright blue energy starting to fill within her the throat of the dragon as a large blue light is now emanating from it, and then she will thrust her head forward and let out a lightning breath attack. And I need. Let's go here. Let's make this big. And I need to turn this so that it is there. I need all 4 of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Popos, you have
Me too?
advantage.
Everybody.
Oh, fuck. Dex save. Okay.
So
I got a 20.
So I only roll with 1 advantage.
Does it say advantage?
Well, it says I have advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not
Right.
blinded. Defended.
Right, but you need to right click it and then select advantage and then roll.
Correct.
Yeah, but you only get 1 advantage, though. You
Yeah.
can't double it up.
Yeah, you only
Yeah.
get 1
Right.
advantage.
Yeah, correct.
Why not? Oh shit! Double.
Double nat 20s.
Welcome to that
Damn.
Ooh,
haste,
okay.
bro.
Fucking hey, dude.
Rebounded.
Okay. I will say, okay, so Ebrath, you got a 20, Vox, you got a 22, Tybalt, you got a 12.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pass with my ring.
You can choose to save.
Yep.
Okay.
Ring of evasion,
Um,
right?
In that
Yes.
case, you guys all take what's half of 73? 40, no,
36.
36.5.
36.
Tybalt, do you still
Yeah.
have to take damage because you're using evasion?
It's not evasion, it's just
Oh, okay. I was gonna
saving
say,
on
'cause
throw.
actual evasion means you get to take 0 damage.
So everybody
Yeah.
takes 36 lightning damage.
That was
Um,
I'll
half?
take
Yeah.
I'll take half of that because I have resistance.
Holy
Perfect.
shit, dude.
Palpius, for you, since you got a nat 20, I will say
That's not a
you're
critical,
able.
right?
Nope.
Okay.
Fuck. It's an area of effect. So there's no crits. Palpius, I'll say that you take half of half. So you would take
18.
18 damage
Fucking
All
hell,
right.
bro.
for your nat 20. All right, after that.
Fuck. This dragon's still in the air, right?
No, it's now on the ground. Okay. Let's see. Does it tell me what you're past 12, 14, 11, 24? Tybalt, you will see that the algae mass is going to slither around here to remain close to the dragon.
Oh
And
shit.
Where is it now?
it is now kind of in this general area. It's maintaining its proximity to the dragon. Um, After that, it is Voxaslin, followed by Abrath.
Okay.
We'll clear this up a little bit here.
So we
Okay.
see it. Do we see it move as well?
You guys wouldn't. Tybalt with his high passive perception would.
Got it. So he would have to tell us.
Okay. So first thing, I'm gonna run 30 feet along the wall. Pretty much due west here. Then I will use my bonus action to cast Crimson Right.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a D4 to activate it. I take 4 damage.
Hell yeah.
But now my attacks will deal an extra D4 frost damage or frozen cold damage.
God
Okay.
damn, bro.
I know.
Another addition? Hello, let's go.
And it's not concentration because that's
Yeah.
like the main reason I went into Blood
Mhm.
Hunter.
Mhm.
So I will take my attack. Oh, and I actually have advantage. I forgot about that because of the oath bow.
Yep.
Yeah. So I will take that first attack with advantage. Okay. It's 28 to hit.
That hits.
So 7 plus 5d6. So that's 26 plus a d4 for my cold damage. So 27 damage.
27 damage. Okay. As your arrow streaks out across the sky and catches the dragon straight in its like clavicle area, it will whip around and make a tail attack against you, Ebrath, getting a
This is fucked, man.
getting a 26 to hit.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that shit hits.
All right, you will take an
That wasn't
additional.
that's not a nat 20, is it?
No, it's not.
Fuck.
You'll take an additional 17 bludgeoning damage.
God damn.
That's it. It is what it is. Okay.
All right, second attack. It's 27 to hit.
That hits as well.
So 8 plus, it's only 4d6 now.
Only.
Only. I'm gonna re-roll that one with my piercer. So that's 18 so far. That's 22, and then my d4 for my right. Okay. Shit. What did I say? I lost track there.
You
Hold
said
on.
22 plus 2.
Oh, plus 2. Yeah, so 24 more damage.
Okay. The dragon will let out a screech as it'll say, "Be gone with you, and never pose a threat to this realm again. The Sword Coast is under my protection," and it'll again flap its wings and start to lift off the ground. I need
No, bro, come on.
Ebrath and
Fucking hell.
see how far is he's
You're
what,
so close, dude. You've
15 feet.
gotten hit with everything.
All right, so everybody within a 10 feet, so just Ebrath.
Ha!
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit!
Fuck, man.
Right.
Good luck,
No
buddy.
is bueno.
That is a 5.
All right.
Oh,
You
no.
take 15 damage, bludgeoning, and you are
I'm-
knocked prone.
Yep, I'm out.
Fuck. Not good.
Jeez.
Okay, and the dragon is now 20 feet in the air.
Fuck.
Also Papos no longer has haste.
Oh, yeah.
My
Oh,
concentration
yeah.
automatically drops.
Perfect. He's still confused anyway, but
No, he's
Fuck
not.
you, Ryan.
yeah, he is.
Oh,
He's still,
he's just not frightened?
yeah, he's just not
Yep.
frightened.
What the fuck?
Mhm.
Not
Why did I
scared
waste that shit
anymore.
on you?
I don't know, bro. That was he started confused. He was confused before you even did it.
I was confused why he did it.
Yeah.
Trash.
All right, Ebra. Sorry, Vox. It's still your turn.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's
Okay.
everything.
Ebrath, go ahead and roll a death save.
How do I actually automatically do it?
It's in the top right of your screen, I believe.
No, I
Yeah.
see the management thing, but I'm not seeing how to.
You can't automatically do it. You just got to roll on manage.
Oh,
it
just
Oh,
roll,
okay.
just roll a d20. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
No, but I thought it tracked it for you.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It tracks it for you,
it's a
but you got to
13.
choose the
So
pass or fail.
success. Okay.
Okay, so you have one success.
Mhm.
All right. After that, it is Fox, Ebrath, Palpius. You are confused as well. So go ahead and roll a d10.
Right. Fuck. Got a one.
Nat
No.
1. Okay.
Oh,
With a
man.
nat 1, being hyped up on the effects. Oh, you're not hyped up by haste. Seeing the destruction around you, Palpius, seeing Ebrath fall right before your very eyes, you see this dragon looming over you in the sky. You look around and you are very confused. You will use your full, or not your full speed, your movement to come over to Tybalt, and you are going to make a weapon attack against Tybalt. So go ahead and roll to hit.
Shit. Did I choose which weapon?
Sure.
Guessing my javelin would be less, or I'll just do it on number strike. All
Okay.
right. Sorry. 9.
That will be a miss. In your confusion, you are just not even able to be an accurate striker. You're kind of just seeing birds and stars kind of swirl around your head as you swing at Tybalt, but you are able to miss. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
11.
Okay, you're still confused. After
Wonderful.
that, it is Tybalt, your turn, followed by Lhammaruntoz. You see Ebrath fall below you, the dragon, accusing you all of attacking it and threatening to damage its compatriots and the Sword Coast as a whole. You can see that it is acting manically, not the way you would expect an intelligent creature such as a dragon to act. What are you doing?
Right. Tybalt calls out to Lhammaruntoz and says, "Please, do you not see the moss on your body and all around this chamber? You're being taken advantage of. We're not the enemy. We don't know who is, but we're not the enemy." And I'm going to bonus action move the sphere back onto the moss again
Okay,
and burn some more off.
it's a dexterity saving throw, or what is it?
Yeah,
And what is the DC?
21.
21. All right. As you move the sphere over, how much is the damage? Go ahead and roll damage.
11 points of damage.
Okay. You see that out of the moss, a demonic-like figure forms into this humanoid-looking creature that is covered in moss, has deep red glowing eyes, and is covered in the algae and barnacles as it has long, scraggly limbs, long pointed hooks for fingers, or fingers that come into long pointed hook-like claws. As this creature is now hissing and in agonizing pain, it is now visible to you, and you see this fiend-like creature come to vision for the first time in this battle. And you have successfully found the creature. It takes how much damage?
11 points of damage.
11. Okay.
Damage.
Yeah. So the creature is now, you can see it is fallen off the wall and is now rising to its feet with scorch marks all over it as it lets out a. I wouldn't say it's a roar. It's more of like a screeching noise, and it sounds like it is something that is otherworldly. It's the hairs on the back of your head start to rise as goosebumps travel all over from the nape of your neck across your back and onto your forearms and legs as you get the shivers run down all of your spines as this creature now stands to its full height. You can see it's about the size of Palpius as this demonic looking creature is now looking out at the three of you. Ebrath is down. And it is now plotting its next move. That is your bonus action, correct? So you still have an action?
Yep. I put my hand on Palpius and say, "Look, the enemy. It's there." And with that, I'll cast Bless on the three of us that are there.
Okay. That will drop your detect magic.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, and I want to get rid of this guy.
What does that bless help out
You
with?
add a D4 to your rolls to hit, as well as your saving throws. So
It's a D6, right?
D4.
Oh, D4, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then also give me a wisdom saving throw, Tybalt.
12.
12. What does a 12 give you?
Oh wait, I just blessed myself too, so I guess I should add a D4 to it, right? Because it's to get rid of Frightened?
Right. With a D4, you would still fail.
Okay, okay.
So you are still frightened. So you're not
Okay.
able to get close to the dragon, but you are able to move
Yep.
about.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I moved, I haven't moved. I will move.
That's how close are you to the
Right.
dragon? You can't get any closer to the dragon. That's the only thing.
What's the perimeter, I guess, here?
Well, how
Here?
far are you currently?
To the dragon?
Yeah.
The what was 33 feet.
So as long as you're away 33 feet, that's fine.
So I'll just move there.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
After that, there is going to be another loud clap of thunder as we'll do it over here. I need Vox. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. It is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It's a fail. It's an 8.
Okay. You will take some damage. It is going to be D10. I need you to take 3 thunder damage.
30?
3.
3. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Seeing now that this creature has come to light.
What's the concentration check? I want to be fair here.
Oh, thank you for doing that. It's just a D20 or just whatever your con save is. So just click on your Constitution save.
14.
You are able to maintain your concentration on Hunter's Mark, so
Okay.
that is fine. The dragon will now Dave, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't an option.
You just go, no, I'm good.
Oh, that's what I get for that shit, man.
Cool. You
That's
are
a
now
critical
frightened.
fail.
You are now
Oh,
frightened and are now
fuck.
unable to get closer to the dragon.
Stupid.
And
No, thank you.
yeah, well, that's what you get for being smart.
I know. So my just desserts for that shit.
Yeah, cool. All
Shit
right,
was
the
immediate.
dragon is
I
going
know.
to fly and land here next to you, Tybalt, and Palpius. He is going to make an attack against you, Tybalt, or she, sorry, is going to land next to you, and she is going to make a bite against you, getting a 30 to hit.
It's
I will need
Fucking
you
hell,
to,
bro. What?
I'll need you to take 24 piercing damage.
Jesus
Yep.
fucking Christ.
Palpius, it is going to make an attack against you with its claws, getting a 24 to hit.
Hits.
I need you to take a 17 slashing damage. And it will take a second attack against you, Palpius, with its claws, getting a 14 now. So that is a miss. That is the dragon's turn, and it is going to end there. The creature, the moss creature, is next.
Oh, shit.
It is going to slither across the floor.
Fuck.
And let's see, it was here.
Yo, you guys fought these.
No, they've never fought these.
Yeah, well, everyone has. Except
Nobody
for
has.
Papos. You guys all have.
No.
In the one shot, you guys fought these guys.
Oh, I don't know about the one shot.
Yeah. You guys, it was when in that first fight in the church when you guys almost got fucked up. It was because you're
Oh,
fighting these guys.
Mm,
Oh, I don't remember.
uh,
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it is going to end its turn there, and or not end its turn. Sorry, it's going to use its full movement to get across there. The Alkalith will then take a um, tentacle attack against you, Tybalt, getting
yep.
a 24 to hit.
Fuck.
Uh, want to make sure if I were to use shield. No meat speeds. Nope. The hits.
All right, that's going to be 20 acid damage.
Fuck,
Um,
dude.
Palpius, it is going to. Oh, actually, make a Constitution check for me. I should have done that for the dragon, but I'll just skip it.
You want me to do
Constitution saving throw or
Con saving throw, basically. Yeah.
8?
That is a fail. So
Oh wait,
you
I can add a
will.
D4 to it.
Yes. You need 2.
I got
Okay.
4.
Perfect. Yeah, you're able to maintain your concentration. No problem. The second attack is going to be against you, Palpius, getting a 26 to hit.
it's
That is going to be, oh man, 12 acid damage. And then it will make one attack against the dragon, getting a 26 to hit. The dragon will take 19 acid damage.
It attacked the
As
dragon?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay. After that, it is Vox, followed by Ebrath. Vox, you see this creature slither across the floor and then rise to its full stature, taking strikes out against Tybalt, Palpius, and the dragon. What are you doing?
well,
And you can't get any closer to the dragon.
right. I know that fucked up my whole thing. My whole plan just changed. So let me see. 40 feet. First, god damn it. How's the dragon looking?
It's looking pretty beat up.
Pretty beat up.
Like it's still moving around fine, but it's showing some signs of wear.
God damn it. All right. Well, I'm just gonna attack this fucking guy, Alkalith, with I guess disadvantage.
You don't have to do it with disadvantage.
Oh, because I thought I was confused.
No, you're just frightened. You were just
Oh,
frightened by the dragon. You can attack the
frightened.
Alkalith just fine.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Then I will attack the Alkalith.
Mm-hmm.
Um, fucking 13 to hit. Oh wait, my
Uh,
bless
correct.
might matter. It's a 4, so 17 to hit.
That hits. That just hits.
Sweet, sweet. Okay, and so this is gonna be regular damage. I don't get a lot else extra, so 5. Oh, actually, hold on. Uh, shit. I just want to look at the. Oh, actually, I might use my swarm in a way I don't normally. Yeah. So, does the swarm movement is that still affected by fear? Meaning I can't move
No.
closer even if it's my swarm?
Yes. You
Okay,
can't you
I
can't
cannot move
willing you
closer.
can't willingly move forward.
Okay, but all right. I guess the swarm would be considered willing, right?
Yeah. Like if an
Okay.
area of effect caused you to like go forward, that wouldn't stop it. But like using your swarm to move forward, that would still be willingly.
Fuck. I'm just gonna deal the extra damage then. So it's gonna be a D6 for that, and then a D4 for my for my cold damage. So what did I say that was?
You
So
said
that's nine. That's 9 damage, and then a D4. So 12 damage to the alkali.
okay. That's your first attack.
Um, correct. And then I will take the second one. 21 plus a bless. So 23 to hit
On who?
on the alkali again.
Yep.
And then that's going to be 9 and a D4 for my cold damage. So it's another 13 damage.
Okay. Yeah, the alkaloth will let out a shriek that the noise you can see the mouth move, but the noise seemingly originates within your brain as if you're hearing it from the inside of your own psyche. But otherwise takes full damage. Yeah. Is there anything
Okay.
else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to about here. I'm still the same distance from the dragon. Just trying to get a little closer to Ebrath. And
I'm not gonna be in the line of fire, am I, Box?
Well, you might be.
well, I get to move next turn a little bit more, so you're good for now. I'm not gonna attack anymore this turn.
I think I've gotten an arrow from you before.
Well, it just might happen. I'm not gonna rule it out entirely. Oh, actually, let me see. Oh, it has to be within 30 feet.
Um,
Eh, Ooh, can I retcon that real quick, please?
what are you trying to retcon?
Um, I want to, before I move, I actually would be casting. I haven't used my bonus action this turn, so I'd be casting Blood Curse of Binding on the Alkalith, assuming it's a large creature or smaller than that.
The alkaloth is a large creature, smaller, so go ahead and
Okay.
do that. What does that do?
It's a strength save of 14. If he fails, he can't move. Speed
Strength
reduced to
save
0 for a turn.
14.
And hold on, sorry, I might amplify it. The cursed creature can repeat this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna actually amplify it. So I take a little bit of damage for that, but it lasts longer. Um, I know it's still pretty low DC, but I'm willing to dice it. So I take a D4 if I amplify. Oh, wait. Hold on, sorry, I don't amplify things very often.
I think you do take the damage.
Yeah, I think I take a D4. Yes, so I take a D4 for it. And it is amplified, so I take 3 damage for that. If he fails, it lasts a minute.
Okay. What is the DC I need to beat?
It's 14 strength.
All right. As the alkaloth is kind of transforming its claws into these like tentacle like appendages and making whipping actions against the dragon and Tybalt and Palpius, you get your couple shots off and then run across the room. And what does it look like when you injure yourself? Like, how do you injure yourself? Or like,
I'm gonna say that as I like slice open probably some veins here in my wrist area, the there are like a couple of my swarm, right? Probably some locusts or something are going to sort of get sprayed by that blood and just immediately know what they need to do, and they're gonna go straight towards them.
okay, I need you to give me a Constitution saving check to see if you're able to maintain your concentration since you have taken
Oh, that's for
damage.
self-inflicted damage too?
It's damage.
It is?
Just
Okay.
damage.
It still passes. It's a 21.
Cool. Yeah, your concentration is up as the alkaloth is whipping its appendages at the creatures nearby it. You see that it goes to turn to look at you, and as you dart across the room, it's following you with its head. And then the head can't move any more forward, and the eyes try to follow you as much as they can, but the alkaloth stays stuck in its position.
Hell yeah. So his movement speed is 0 and he can't take reactions.
Okay.
He does get to, at the end of each turn, he gets to repeat the saving throw to try to break it though, but it will last
Yeah.
a minute.
Oh, and then also thank you for reminding me, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's a dirty 20.
All right, you are no longer afraid of the dragon, and you are now
Fuck yeah.
immune to the effect of its
Oh,
frightful
thank
presence.
God. All right.
So you can get rid of that.
Needed that.
With that, the dragon again will flap its wings and rise up into the air. I need Palpius and Tybalt to give me dexterity saving throws.
So I can roll that with advantage, right?
Yeah, sure.
$16.
I need to take out task, guys, so I'll be listening. I'll be back in a little.
Okay.
Wait, can I add a D4 to that?
Does bless work for saves?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
attacks and
yeah.
saves.
Okay. Then yeah, go ahead and add a D4. You need 4.
Gee, thanks.
I'm just trying to be transparent with you.
Fuck.
Okay. You guys both fail. I need you guys to take 12 bludgeoning damage as the
Hold
force
on,
of
I'm
the wind.
gonna save.
Okay.
Remembering.
In that case, Palpius, you take 12 bludgeoning damage and you are knocked prone as the dragon lifts up 20 feet into the air and it looks down at the alkylith and the 4 of you as it'll say, demons in my lair, be gone with you, as it starts to fly up.
Swear to God, I'm gonna fuck up that ugly looking piece of shit.
Who? Andre? What did Andre do?
No, not Andre.
I know, I was just kidding. Cool. After that, now that it's Fox's turn is done, we are get back down to Ebrath. Ebrath, I need you to give me a memory and roll a constitution or a death save.
So roll a death save and give you a memory.
Yep.
Ooh, failure.
Okay. Not make your failure.
I will. I remember when our lab was attacked and watching Ebrath try and defend our father, our creator, and
Ebrath or Blast?
sorry, Blast. Watching Blast try to defend, like, our father, our creator.
Mm-hmm.
And I understood how futile it was. These enemies were far more powerful than Blast was. Blast was a child. And Blast was doing what he was doing, but he was going to die. And my side was at my father's. And I remember distinctly as I went to Blast's side to protect him, seeing Zeth the White begin to falter as the enemies kept pouring in to our caverns. And being forced to protect Blast at all costs. And having my autonomy stripped from me.
Yeah, I'll say that to add on to that, when the initial waves of the undead started to attack your compound, um, you would have been able to fight off, the first few, no problem. Blast would have cut through the first couple waves, like butter, like a hot knife through butter. But as you and Blast and Zeth the White worked in tandem, the numbers of undead just kept coming and kept coming and kept coming. And you saw Zeth the White taking damage, you yourself taking damage, Blast being overwhelmed and taking damage. you would have seen Lhammaruntoz stand at one of the thresholds to the doorways into the chamber that you were in, and he would have spoken and said, "Ah, my old friend Zeth, we could have done a lot of good together, but you chose deception. And now for that, I will lock you into eternal slavery, bound to me for the rest of your undying life for your treachery." As the waves of zombies have just starting to overwhelm the three of you, and you remember what you remember from that day. Uh, your failure is noted. We will move on. Palpius, you are prone. You're still confused. Give me a D10.
All right. Five.
Bro, yeah, okay, then never mind. Sorry, that was just to determine what you do. A 5. You remain prone and you don't take any actions. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
13.
Add a D4.
Oh yeah. I still need a 20, right? Or
No, that was for something else.
three.
Okay. With that, you are no longer confused. You are able to shake the cobwebs from your head as,
Finally.
yeah, as you are
Also,
no,
real quick, remember that the guy can't take reactions, whatever his name is, the
yeah,
The
demon guy.
Acolith? Yeah, the
Yeah.
Acolith.
So if you like, there's no opportunity attacks or any of that shit.
correct. But essentially, your turn is over as your the confusion spell didn't allow you to take any actions. However, are no longer going. You are no longer confused. You are still, however, prone. Um, After that, it is Tybalt followed by Lhammaruntoz.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Let's see.
As you look around, Tybalt, your Ebrath is lying unconscious on the floor. Palpius is seemingly bleeding out on the floor as well. This demon is standing between the three of you, seemingly stuck in place. Vox Aslan Nakata is doing what he can from a distance, but he's looking real rough. You're not feeling too great. What's going through your mind?
I don't feel too good.
Um, Tibble just has the resolve, but the inkling of doubt starts to cross his mind as to whether they'll make it out alive and whether they were strong enough to get through this chapter of their lives. Um, he looks back at Ebrath laying on the ground, bleeding out, and he reaches out and says, "You're not done yet. I need your help." And I'm going to cast Healing Word at third level. So he'll be healed for 13 points.
Okay.
And he'll, I'm trying to think. No, yeah, that was okay. And then he'll look at the Alkalith and say, "Having a hard time moving there, bud." As he takes out his staff and points it point blank right at his chest. And he's going to use the staff's lightning strike.
Okay.
Oh shit, let's go.
So because he can't move, is it disadvantage on deck saves or is it just fails?
I would give it disadvantage on deck saves.
Okay.
Is it an attack roll or is it an AoE?
He has to make a 17 dex save.
Okay, and then I'll roll that with disadvantage. Ooh, okay. Well, he fails. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Let's fucking go.
All right, it's gonna be 33 points of damage.
Nice.
Lightning.
Lightning damage.
Okay, great. How do I do this? Okay. Okay. Well, okay. It will take as the lightning streaks across, and because he's unable to move, you see the stream of lightning hit the creature's body, and pass through it as it kind of overwhelms him. You do see that, as although the creature is burned, it doesn't appear to be as damaged as you would have expected. However,
Mm.
due to the force of your blast and it actually rolling a nat one, I'm going to have it be launched 15 feet. Because it did roll a nat one on its dexterity saving throw and be prone. So I will launch him here. And that is prone. And he does take the damage. So it's 33.
Okay.
All right.
33. Yep.
Yeah. It will take half damage.
Okay.
Where's prone? What the fuck? I hate that these aren't in like alphabetical order. There's this was prone too. Okay. But yeah, the creature does seemingly have resistance to lightning, just FYI.
Yep.
But I will, since this is a D1, I am going to have it take full damage, actually. Okay. Anything else?
You need a wisdom save for me to not be frightened anymore, right?
Correct, yes.
14 plus 3, 17.
As you see the effect of the spell from your staff take effect, you notice the loudness of the flapping of the wings as the dragon looms over you about 20 feet in the air. And although it takes every ounce of bravery in you, you're able to manage to muster up the courage to look up at the dragon, and you are no longer frightened.
Sick. All right, and I will move myself. Let's say we won't go. Say there.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
All right. After that, we are back up to the top of the initiative, and the dragon will look at the prone Alkalith on the ground, and it will snap a thunderclap at it, and it will originate that right around this area.
Attacking the
Oh shit.
Acolyth?
Yeah, it attacked it.
Get there. The Alkalith will take. It's a. Sorry, it is a dex save, I believe, or Constitution, huh? Constitution. It will take 10 damage as the Alkalith is screeching in agony. The dragon will then. I think you guys have all become immune, so it can't frighten anybody anymore. The dragon will say, now of clear mind, now that it has some distance between the Alkalith and itself, it will kind of shake its head and look around and say, adventurers, quell this fiend if you truly have the Sword Coast's best interest in mind. And it will unleash a full lightning breath on the Alkalith.
Oh shit! Can I respond?
Yeah.
I fucking knew it. Let's go.
As you're waking up from consciousness.
Yeah, I literally got up and I look at the wall. I'm like, what's going on? I look over to see the thunderclap, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And like the sound kind of jolts me up, and I hear the voice, and I'm like, fucking, I'm still on my butt. Obviously, I'm still prone. So, but yeah, that's my response.
Um, being that it is a lightning breath, the alkylith will take half damage. So it does take 34 damage. And it will let out a loud shriek. Sorry, I was going to say large and loud, and I put them together. I almost said it again. A loud shriek as it is writhing in agony on the floor. Although it does have resistance to lightning. 34 lightning damage is a lot of damage for it. It is looking pretty rough. The alkylith will get up off the now able to move again. It will get up off the floor, use half its movement to no longer be prone, and it will use the other half of its movement to try and get closer to you guys. It has how much? 40 feet. So it will take 20 feet to go.
Wait.
Here?
He still has the thing on him. He can't move.
It's the end of your turn or the end of its turn?
So it's gonna last a minute, but every end of his turn, he gets to repeat the save. Let me just double check.
Okay. I thought it was one turn, but okay.
No, because I amplified it.
Got it. Can you just confirm?
So let me just, I'm going to confirm. So the curse lasts for 1 minute and affects creatures of any size. The cursed creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So until then, he can't
as a
move.
bonus action, you attack a large creature with 30 feet of you. Unless saving throw, cannot take reaction until the end of your next turn. Okay,
But read the amplify.
You haven't. Oh, amplify.
Read the
Curse lasts
amplify.
for 1 minute and affects creatures of any size. Creature can repeat the saving throw. Okay, cool. So it doesn't have any movement, so it can't even get unprone actually. So it is still prone. Good call, Vox. He is still prone and can't take any reactions, and you guys aren't close enough for him to attack anybody. Let's see. Palpius is within 15 feet. So from the floor, this mass of algae and barnacles will whip out its tentacle-like appendages at you, Palpius. Being just in but because it's prone, it has disadvantage, right?
I was just looking at that. So yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. Palpius, it is going to attack you at disadvantage. And so it will strike out and get a 18 to hit on the first attack.
Hits.
Damn.
Somebody put that fucker down.
That's 23 damage, Palpius.
Oh shit.
Trying
All
that.
right. I'm gonna use my relentless endurance, so I'm down to 1.
Okay. Good move on that one. The second attack is a 13, Palpius.
Miss.
And the third attack is a 21.
Damn.
I need you to take 18 damage.
You're muted, Andre, by the way.
Huh?
Oh, my bad.
Oh. And then what is a strength saving throw, Dave, to try to break out?
Yeah, another strength 14.
Gets a 15.
Ah, man. Okay. Well, at least it saved us a little.
Yeah, but it will remain
Kinda.
prone. And is not.
Are you down, Palpius, or are you still up?
I'm dead.
Oh, you're down. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Can you use that endurance again?
No, he wasn't once.
Yeah, it's a one time per day.
After that, it is Voxasla and Nakata, followed by Ebrath.
Okay. And Alkalith is still prone, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have disadvantage on those anyway. I'm going to run up to Palpius. It's exactly 30 feet. And I guess I'll just dump a fucking potion in his mouth. Um,
You do it as a
I'm just
bonus
gonna,
action.
okay, we'll accept that. All right, so Palpius, I'll let you roll it. It's 2d4 plus 2 that you're gonna heal.
All
So it
right.
pulls you out of your bleeding out. And then that was a bonus
2d4.
action. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Just as a reminder, Tybalt, you still have this flaming sphere over here.
Yeah, it's still there. Just bonus action, need to move it.
Yeah, I know.
So
You
that'd
used your
be
bonus
a
action for something else last turn, but just a reminder that you have it up.
Yep.
It's a what?
a 5.
Okay, well at least you're up.
You heal yourself for 5.
Yep, so you're not bleeding out anymore. And then for my action, fuck it, I'll take some attacks. It probably won't hit, but we'll see.
They are at
So
disadvantage
for
because it's a
I
ranged
know,
attack.
because he's prone. That's why I was just like not even. Okay, so that's still not too bad. It's a 21
That
with
hits.
disadvantage. Okay, so it's gonna be a 6 plus. Actually, how far is he from us? Hmm. I'm gonna try to move him with the swarm instead of the extra damage.
Okay.
So I'll deal the extra D4 because of my right. So what is that? 10 damage total for that first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna need to make I think it's a strength. Yep, same strength 14. Or else he gets moved 15 feet directly away from us.
Okay. Does prone affect that at all?
I don't think so, because it's a swarm that's moving him. But obviously your call.
Okay, a prone creature's only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up and thereby ends condition. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. Okay, so there's no penalty to it. So it will just take the what is the strength saving throw?
Yep, 14.
14. It gets a nat 1, so you can
Fuck
move it
yeah.
up to double the movement if you'd like.
Sure. So he's gonna slam pretty much like right into the wall. I'd say like pretty much as far as we can get him for now.
I
Probably
would
over
say it should.
there.
I would say it should be in a straight line
Okay,
relative
that's
to
fair.
you.
But yeah, around here then.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he slams into the wall and he will take an extra d6 of damage. How much was the damage from the attack?
10.
Okay. So 10 damage from your attack, plus an additional 6 damage as this
Okay.
alkaloth is now just being thrown about.
Okay. And I will take that second attack with disadvantage. Because he's still prone, right? I mean,
Correct.
I figure,
Correct.
yeah. Uh 16 to hit.
Okay. That does not hit.
Okay. Then that is my turn.
Cool. After that, we're down to Ebrath, followed by Palpius.
All right.
Ebrath, you come back to consciousness as you are having these visions of your past. You see that the dragon is now attacking this creature that I'm not sure you saw before. It is being attacked. Vox Aslan gets Palpius back up and is shooting at this mass of algae and barnacles as it is being thrown about the room now at this point. Are you? I think you're still prone, correct? Technically.
Yeah, I'm prone. So
Yeah.
I'll use half my movement to get up.
Okay.
And I'm shaking my head. I'm reeling at this memory that it almost seems like my memories had been tampered with because that wasn't how I remembered Seth's final moments, you know? And as I'm shaking my head through this haze, wondering whether or not my memory was tampered with, or if that memory was incorrect. I'm being brought back into the battlefield, and I see the last few moments of the battle with Lhammaruntoz calling us to their aid after royally fucking us up for a good bit. And I move myself just to this part of the, I guess, no, right there. And I see the prone Akalith. I'm going to cast Fireball. So it's a Dex 19 save, and they're prone, so they are doing that at disadvantage.
Got it. Dex 19 save. Disadvantage. It gets an 18.
Got it. That is, hold on 1 second. That is that's 29 damage.
Okay.
And I will also take another shot with my Eldritch Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch. It's 11 to hit.
11 misses.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
How's it looking after that damage?
It's looking pretty rough.
Okay. Good.
You can see that as it's struggling to kind of get itself back up to its feet, as it's just being blasted with attack after attack. Bits and pieces of the algae is now like coming loose from its main body and struggling to maintain its form. But it is still up. Still prone, but it is still alive. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Sorry, remind me, did he break out of his blood curse?
I don't remember. Give me 1 second. Let me check. It was a strength save, correct?
Yeah.
And it yeah, it would have saved. It got an 18 to, oh no, so that's a
Okay.
dex. Strength, it failed. It actually got a nat
Okay.
1, so it
Oh,
you were
right.
able to do
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Okay, so he still can't move.
correct.
I'll just yell. What? Okay. Do I see? Oh, I guess I wouldn't have seen. Well, so I would have been coming up and then seeing it being hit by the thunderclap and see that it like took damage, but was whatever, right?
Correct.
Does it look like it took my full damage from
No.
the fireball?
No, it didn't.
It didn't. Shit. Okay. No, that's fine. That's my turn then.
Okay. After that, it is Palpius. You are coming back to consciousness as you find yourself looking up at the dragon floating in the air above you, flapping its wings. Its full attention on this demonic creature. What are you doing? You are prone.
Well, I use half my speed to get up from prone.
Mm-hmm.
So then that leaves me with 20.
Just remember, Sal, if you separate, I think the dragon might still be an enemy and it might trigger an opportunity. That could kill you. Just throwing it out there. Sorry, not to get all meta on us.
I thought he already figured out that we're not the enemy, technically.
Yeah, just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, the dragon for sure did.
I mean, Dave's not wrong.
Okay.
It has acknowledged you as, I don't know. It knows, it's asked for your help, but
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So it knows.
Oh,
it
I
knows,
didn't hear that part. My
Yeah,
bad.
we knows
I
we're on the.
Yeah.
cut
You
out
said
for a
Dave,
bit when I was getting in the elevator.
you
So,
said Dave's not wrong. Is that right?
well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, the dragon still could technically choose to attack you guys.
Correct, but he did call on us.
Correct. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
they did call
Yeah.
on us. She
Yeah.
did, technically.
Yes, correct.
All right, well, so move 20 feet.
Oh, can I say one? Wait. So I'm sorry. Can I say
Okay,
one last
let's
thing?
see,
I just thought about something.
Do we need to like do the raising hand thing like in class?
I just thought of one thing just because of what Dave said.
What?
Okay.
Don't let it get near the dragon. That's it.
That's why I'm trying to go towards it.
I
Let me
understand. I understand meta, we all understand that, right?
Yeah.
But in game, that hasn't been explicitly said. So I just want to make sure I say it.
All right. Duly noted. So I get up, use my remaining 20 and move there. Then, as my bonus action,
Just throw a box at him, bro.
I'm a rage,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll use my instinctive pounce. So, as part of your bonus action to enter your rage, you can move up to half your speed.
Oh, cool. Okay. So
Fuck
an additional
yeah.
20.
That's cool.
So I'm already raging. I'm gonna move up right here to block him.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you don't block my shot.
Well, is that better?
Yeah, you can get as close to it as you want.
All right. So now I get to attack.
Yes, you do.
And how do I attack with an advantage since he's prone?
Just right click on the attack button on the attack roll and
On
then
the
choose
hit?
advantage. Yeah, whereas it's like to hit, just right click on it
All right.
and then choose advantage.
First attack is 15.
That's a miss.
Add a D4.
Oh, add a
D4.
D4.
Oh, yeah.
Add a D4. You need a 2.
Oh shit.
3.
Damn, I forgot
That
bless.
hits.
Nice.
All right. And so roll my damage plus 3 on that. So that's 21.
Okay. Um,
Hell yeah. It's
Absolutely.
good damage.
You okay, Ron?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Hit him again. He's still prone, right?
Correct. Yeah, you still roll with advantage.
All right. That's a 30. Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Natural
Jesus.
20? No, natural
Natural
20?
20 and a 5.
Wait, what?
Yee!
Yeah, I got a natural
It's a
20.
crit.
Oh,
Okay.
he did. Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
so go ahead and roll your damage normal.
He's going to auto crit when he rolls it.
Oh, just right click on the damage and just do a flat roll. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
So, wait, flat roll? Because it rolled on with the crit.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, so just do a flat roll.
Because he already rolled the crit, this next one should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 8.
Okay. With 8 damage, and then we'll add 12 on top of that. So 20 overall. Palpius, as you wake up after having
Please tell me
been knocked
fucking
unconscious, you have spent this entire battle confused, unable to move your body the way
Let's fucking go,
move
son.
your body the
This is like
way
his
that
first
you
meaningful action, right?
this
Yeah,
it really
for sure.
is. It really is. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Always
Um,
towards the end.
This whole battle, you've been confused. Your instincts to attack these creatures have your body has betrayed your instincts as it doesn't act in the way you want it to. Even taking a swing at Tybalt at some point. As you are knocked unconscious by the alkaloth, you were able to awaken and see the
Awaken my
dragon
love.
see the dragon hovering above you. And for the first time, similar to the dragon, you were able to move and act with a clear head. You rise from the ground and you use your full sprint to enter your rage as you're running towards this creature. You just, and just burst into your rage, like almost like Super Saiyan as you're running. And you take this long jumping pounce as you mid jump, you pull your great axe out, your axe of what is it, Groom's Fury, as the orc blood in you starts to just boil and just almost burn you from the inside, that you need to just lash out at this enemy. And you're able to come slashing down with your great axe into this creature as it lets out a large shriek as just ichor and blood shoots out from it from your first attack. Your second attack is, how do you kill this creature with your second attack as you crit it on your next one? What does it look like?
Grab my axe, slash him sideways, dragging his body into the wall, and just dragging it across 10 feet up against that wall,
Just
shooting
smearing.
sparks and blood as he's, being decapitated on the wall.
Yeah, absolutely. So you did 20 damage on the second one. So go ahead, and what is your when you kill somebody, right? It allows you to get health back or something?
I think so. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, it's part of my
Your weapon
weapon.
description. So if I go into
Yeah,
inventory,
looks like you gain 2d6 temporary hit. Wait. Yeah, no, I just get temporary hit points.
okay. Yeah, that creature would be knocked prone as well, but it already was. Yeah, as you take your second swing on the almost like a baseball bat swing, like you're swinging to home run, you just catch the body and it just drags it along that wall, and you see that there is this like blackish, greenish, kind of like moldy looking ichor that is splashed along the wall as you drag its body across, and leaves a streak of death behind it. It lets out a loud shriek as as when you finish your thing, your swing, it shrieks in agony, and then the magic containing it lights it aflame as it is engulfed in this blackish, hellish flame, and it shrieks in pain until it crumbles to ash and is no more. I need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
15.
22.
Seven, but I'll pass.
Okay.
Wait, do I roll that with advantage?
Yeah, you can, because it's something you can see.
You can have the D4 too.
Ooh,
Or-
a
yeah, you
D4.
can.
I still have a D4 too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So that's 15 with the D4.
Okay. As the alkylith is now slain and its body engulfed in hellfire and burnt to ashes, the dragon will let out a shriek as it is kind of moving its head around, almost like it's trying to like shake the cobwebs, and it shrieks in agony and lets out a lightning breath that it maintains and holds as it just sweeps across the room, almost as
What
if it's
the
just
fuck?
attacking with complete abandon. You guys are all able to dodge the attack of the lightning breath, and the dragon falls to the floor 20 feet from the sky in a large thump, and is now laying unconscious as it is overcome by its agony, that the pain that is racking its brain. It will take the full fall damage, and that's 10 as you guys are now out of combat. The alkylith is slain. Lhammaruntoz is lying unconscious before you. What are you guys doing?
Still in dragon form, right?
Still in dragon form, correct?
Can I heal?
You guys are out of combat, so it's
Oh.
yeah. Let's not do too much at a time, but let's give each other a second to take an action or something.
I'll I'll walk towards the dragon's head and just kind of kneel down. I mean, not that I need to kneel because it's obviously way bigger than me, but like try and kind of tentatively put like my hand to like its brow because it's unconscious, right?
Right.
And I'll cast Cure Wounds at a second level
Okay.
on it,
On who?
on Lhammaruntoz.
Okay. How many is that? Go ahead and roll it.
14 healing.
Okay. Tybalt, what are you doing? And Vox, what are you guys doing?
Tybalt just said he's stepped out for a second.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I'll wait for him to come back.
Do they move at all? Are they still unconscious?
They are still unconscious.
Okay.
They did take the full healing effect, but they are seemingly unconscious still.
I don't have much to offer the dragon. I'm probably going to start looking for any other shit in this room, especially because we didn't catch. We didn't that's not the right word. We didn't initially find
Notice,
what was
yeah.
causing all of this. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna start like investigating the room or like looking around for anything else that might look amiss, something that's not quite right.
Okay. Give me an investigation or perception check.
Okay, I'm gonna do probably investigation, but I'm like focusing on sort of just everything on. I don't know if this is like an altar or like a. It looks like a raised stage of some kind. I'm looking around up there. And I am doing, yeah, investigation for sure. 19.
Okay. With the 19, you are able to take your time to look around the like pedestal area where the dragon seemingly rests when it's in its chambers. Although there doesn't seem to be anything that sticks out as unnormal to you, you do see that there are still barnacles and algae along the windowsills. However, as you take your time to kind of like run your hands over them, you don't get any sort of magical essence coming off of them. You're able to kind of confidently say that this is very much natural occurring, like moss and algae, as this room is seemingly empty aside from the few torches that keep it alight. There doesn't seem to be anything that stands out as decorative or functional in nature.
Cool, I'm good with that.
Okay. Palpius, how about you? You are covered in like this black greenish ooze of this like creature's blood, and you are just huffing and puffing with rage. The dragon, you hear it fall out of the sky and land after attacking at random with its lightning breath. What are you doing, Palpius?
I think I'm gonna try to. I don't know. Look further into. Is that black stuff still on me from
Yeah,
the
it's
creature?
basically like the creature's like blood.
Okay. I'll probably look further into it, see what you know. I don't know. Maybe if I can remember something that looks similar to that in my past adventures.
Well, you know what? Since you scored a nat 20 on that, I will say that the blood itself is very hot to the touch, and it is seem like sizzling and steaming. The steam is rising off of your skin as it is almost like in increasing your like internal temperature. Um, the feeling of the heat from it is reminiscent of something that you would imagine hell would be like. Although you're not taking damage, it gives you this sick feeling in the pit of your soul, like you are in eternal damnation, although you're not. Tybalt, you see the dragon slump to the ground. Ebrath is trying to heal it, but it is not rousing from its unconscious state. What would Tybalt like to do? I will say your dragon tattoo is searing on your flesh at this point.
If I get closer, will it get worse?
It feels that way. You don't take any damage off of it. But
Yeah.
you the magic the magical essence of dragons is definitely uh what's the word I'm looking for? The there's a obviously the closer you get to it, the more pain you feel in your arm. As
Mhm.
the dragon's magical nature is absolutely synchronizing with the
Yeah.
magical energy of your own. Um,
Yeah. I'll get closer and connect, put my hand on their body and just connect and see if there's anything that happens.
um, give me either. Man, hold on. Let me look at your character sheet real quick. Okay, that's a +4. That's a +0. Um, give me a Constitution check.
Constitution check, so not a skill check.
No, not a skill check. Just give me that a D20 +5 for your
Okay,
Constitution bonus.
that's an 18.
18, perfect. As you reach out and touch this dragon, your tattoo is now burning brightly and shining a very bright light along where the ink is covered on your body. And the dragon itself is now starting to illuminate the room with the same light, almost like, in the last scene of the fight in Avatar when he's fighting the uh fucking Fire Lord and the fucking light shines out of
Mm,
their face and shit. It's kind of the same
yeah,
thing as the dragon's eyes snap open and the blue hue of the electricity that courses through it shines brightly through its open mouth and eyes as it starts to rise after several moments, and your eyes become illuminated with that same electricity as sparks are now kind of sparking out of your eyes, and as you go to speak, light shines from your mouth. The dragon will uh, shake itself awake after a few moments of having this connection, magical connection between you and Lhammaruntoz. She will shake herself awake and rise as the connection is broken. Your tattoos light subsides, and the light in your eyes, the lightning in your eyes, fades as you return to normal. Um, the dragon will look around and see how damaged you guys all are, and see the scorched remains of the alkylith along the wall there, and it will say, "Thank you, adventurers. I am in your debt. This creature has or had infected my mind and caused me to have horrific dreams and put me in a state of mental uh, calamity.
we knew
Why are you here?"
we knew that you would not be sent away or go into hiding on your own accord. You are the protector of the Sword Coast, and the Sword Coast has needed you. So we've been sent here to aid you.
You've come to restore your protection to the area. It's been sorely missed. Real quick before I continue with what I'm saying, how long has it been since Lhammaruntoz has been seen protecting the Sword Coast?
I would say, let me give you an answer.
Because I remember conflicting things. It seems like a couple of years maybe, and then something like that.
It's been about a year and a half.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Um, we've come to restore you and restore your protection to the Sword Coast. It's been sorely missed these 18 months or so. The we've done our best, my companions more so than I, but to restore the order that you once held, um, we're not enough. We need you. The Sword Coast needs you.
It will, or Lhammaruntoz will kind of bow her head in shame as she will let out a loud sigh, and she'll say, I am shamed by my vulnerability. I have always been a stalwart defender of the Sword Coast, and something as simple as this creature was able to infiltrate my mind and hold me captive, keeping me trapped in this nightmare haze. Uh, uh, Last thing I can really recall is that a new young worm had entered the realm, trying to make its territory known, a young white dragon, um, and preparing to sort him out. I began having these visions. These visions took over and caused me to start being bedridden and stuck in this nightmare haze. It's been some time, I'd imagine, a year and a half. That's time seemingly hasn't changed since the last I can recall having a clear thought. To hear that it's been over a year is very concerning.
Luckily for you, my companions did away with that white dragon. He was wreaking havoc amongst Phandalin and the surrounding areas. Um, I joined them not long after, uh, and we noted just a huge influx of attacks by various wild and dark creatures and on various cults amongst traders and everyone else on the coast. Once we realized that its shield had been hindered, we took steps to come here. Granted, not our first step, but um, we're here now, and
Lhammaruntoz, go ahead.
and as much as we sought to rid you of whatever your element was, I think we need your help as well.
Lhammaruntoz will look over at you, Vox, and say, is it true that you were able to fell this dragon?
This white dragon.
Correct.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Literally the first dragon you guys fought, Dave.
Okay, it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Um, yes, we've as far as I know, there are only two dragons in the realm at this point, and that would be you and Gnawbones.
And you'll see her visibly shudder at the mention of Gnawbones.
Shudder out of fear.
Yeah, almost like she got chills down her spine.
Because she's what type of dragon? She's an adult dragon, right?
You could surmise that she's about an adult. Yeah.
Right. But she's in no way, shape, or form like an elder dragon,
No.
as what we've heard that Gnawbones is.
Yeah. She will look up and say, many of the visions that I had seen under the influence of this demon included this white dragon. I saw it becoming overtaken by another dragon spirit and wreaking havoc along the lands. I've also seen visions of that other dragon spirit attempting to take over my own body. But I've also seen visions of Gnawbones wreaking havoc along the Sword Coast. I can't say with certainty that Gnawbones is the type to attempt the level of exterminations that I've seen in these visions. But if there is some other magical nature, some other magical influence at play here, it seems like this is something to be very wary of, as Gnawbones is very powerful. I myself would not stand to survive a battle with the old green dragon herself. What can you tell me about the events along the Sword Coast, these cults that you mentioned?
Do we have to give her like details, or can we just like sit down and give her broad strokes of everything?
Just give me like bullet points that you would like to bring up.
So I mean, Ebrath will just give bullet points as far as like when he's joined the Phandalorians. So host, White Dragon, going to Leylon, Swamp, meeting the lizard people, that the sailing on them, going back to Leylon, the Cult of Miracles, or the cult's interference with Leylon, or so with Phandalin again, coming back.
Okay.
All that journey. But as I'm doing that, I will also look to Tybalt and in like as I'm saying and finishing up or whatever and giving her time to digest, I'll kind of look over to Tybalt and like in a hushed tone say that bit about a dragon spirit overtaking her, that sounds like what you spoke about before with Ebondeath, right?
It was Ebondeath. We believe that Ilaran Mortis is the one pulling the strings, but the Cult of Miracle and the Cult of Talos are the ones that are the pawns in this game. We avoided catastrophe by taking down the White Dragon, but us being here hopefully means we've avoided the second possible outcome, which only leaves us with one result we hope it doesn't come to pass, but since we're here with you, we know that Lhammaruntoz and everyone he's working with, his allies, are probably scheming to now go south.
Lhammaruntoz, knowing your power, I would be very surprised if this. Would I know the name of that creature?
Which creature?
The creature that was like mind controlling Lhammaruntoz, the Akalith.
Um. Give me a history check. Maybe
Let's
you
do
might
it.
have read about it in your.
Let's go. That's a 16.
Um. Sure. Yeah. You would know what it is.
Knowing what has been going on in the rest of the area in the Sword Coast, I would be hard pressed to say that this Akaleth was not the doings of Elon Mortis to either slowly take control of your mind and turn you towards his power, or at the very least, turn your protection away from the Sword Coast as they do what needs to be done to further their plans. It's obvious that they need your power to subside or be completely turned away to further their plans.
She will say, under the influence of this fiend's magic, I often saw nightmares of this Death. Or let me drop this in the chat so you guys can see how it looks, because I'm going to butcher the draconic name.
Okay.
She will say Shardan Sierra Vitriol is the dragon known as Death. It was a black dragon who studied the dark magics of the undying, seeking immortality to long spread its influence. At some point, becoming a Draco Lich, a very powerful dragon Lich in its own right. Although its body has been turned to dust at this point in its life, its spirit has remained bound to this realm for many years. I can't imagine what fool would set it free. But if Death is loose, then the Sword Coast has more to fear than just this Gnawbones. I see that there is Death might be trying to inhabit the body of a powerful dragon, as you mentioned. And this Alkalith has definitely made me much weaker due to that. I thank you for freeing me of its influence. Hopefully we will have stopped the influence of the ability for Death to take over my mind, as I'm sure that is its goal.
Lhammaruntoz, if it weren't for my friends here, that white dragon you were in your last coherent memories had been gearing to deal with would be now in the thrall of Death.
You'll say, well, I thank you for your actions, young heroes. Let me.
Does the name Viantha Cruel Hex mean anything to you?
And she'll kind of look to the left, almost as if she's trying to recall. She will say, the name does not ring a bell, but in my visions, I did see visions of, or nightmares of, gnawbones being attacked by thralls of undead. At the head of this army was a woman who seemed to be some sort of lich herself. If this is this Viand, the cruel hex that you mention, she may be working in league with this cult to help Ebon Death attain its goals. And if any of these are true, then Gnawbones herself may be in danger.
Well, we have reason to believe Viantha was heading to or currently is at the Crypt Garden Forest down south.
He'll
It
say the
definitely
Crypt Garden Forest runs along the outskirts of the Mere of the Dead Men. That very mere is where Ebon Death laired in his time on the Sword Coast. You might find more information by exploring that area.
Lhammaruntoz,
Yes.
I know we may I don't plan on stressing you much longer. I know coming to after this ordeal is taxing enough. But like I said before, we need your assistance, and one of the things I seek to do is to bring back a champion that is more powerful than I, that is as powerful as my friends, that could be the linchpin to fighting back this darkness. But I need materials that I can only get around something supremely magical and or a dragon.
She will say, I understand. And for your bravery and the service you've done to myself and to the Sword Coast, you shall be rewarded. I am at a loss for words. Thank you does not seem sufficient, to say the least. You may take a reward from my horde. Come, follow me. And she will lead you downstairs.
Okay.
And you guys are able to make your way down the stairway, and you guys are entered into the horde room here.
Holy shit.
As you see, there is a large statue
Holy
of
shit.
A dragon-like entity. Tybalt.
The Platinum Dragon.
What?
Is it the Platinum Dragon?
Is it the what?
The Platinum Dragon?
No, it's not. Give me a man, Tybalt. I got your intelligence score fucks me up, bro.
Yeah, just yeah.
What's your intelligence?
Not
That's just
great.
a flat. It's 10.
Oh, okay.
It's average.
It's okay.
Can I help him?
It could be a lot better. Um,
Yeah, Gooby.
let's see. Tybalt, give me a man. Give me a religion check with advantage because this is trying to recall something about draconic religions.
Can I help him?
How would you help?
As he's looking over the horde and the iconography, I'll just be like, just very nervously, like leaning over and like whispering like tidbits I know about the history and the religion, and being like, yeah, so like, fucking 1,000 years ago, this is, and in Palatine and like blah 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 blah, and like I'm just kind of like vomiting of the mouth random tidbits I know of the religion. So hopefully maybe one of them will stick and help him.
Okay, add his
I'd be looking for any runes or anything that's actually written in Draconic since I do speak it.
sure, that's much better. Thank you, Vox. Vox, you see in the first of all, Tybalt, go ahead and roll your religion check and then add Ebrath's history bonus to your roll.
Which is
9.
what? Add 9.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, got 22 plus 9, 31.
31. Gee, let's
Cool.
fucking go.
Yeah.
So.
As you are taking a couple seconds to ponder and recall who this figure might be, you are going through the Rolodex of your brain, and then Vox walks up and goes, Bahamut.
So then I immediately am like, oh, fucking Bahamut. And I just start like fucking throwing out shit I know about Bahamut
Yeah.
to Tybalt.
And you know this to be a deity of the dragons. This is
One of the deities.
one of the deities of that the dragons worship. And
Kind of the bad one.
Lhammaruntoz will say, yes, Vox Estlin, that is correct. This is the statue of Bahamut here, one of the dragon deities. And for your bravery today, you shall all receive a reward as well as Bahamut's blessing, should you choose to accept it.
I'm gonna kind of furtively like look up at her and be like, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm like, maybe not the blessing, but I will search for a dragon shard.
I am for sure going to take the blessing. I feel like this is probably one of the sort of, I don't know, after learning Draconic, I feel like there had to be some sort of missing connection of who I used to be, I guess, in prior lives, right? Where I don't know off the top of my head who I would have learned Draconic from, but I will say like that just sort of kind of feels like the missing link of like obviously I learned this language for a reason. I still remember it. I think it's probably a little hazy in terms of how I actually learned it, but like I have this sort of inner yearning to be like more in touch with um the dragons, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I will accept Bahamut's blessing, whatever that might entail.
Cool. For the record, you guys want to get your notes out. We have some treasure, some loot. You guys are able to find a scimitar of speed.
Okay.
A
I'm writing it down.
cloak of the manta ray.
Okay.
A masterwork painting of a ship at sea set in a gold frame that's worth 500 gold points.
Set in a gold frame worth 500
gold. There are 5 white pearls, each worth 100 gold. There is 623 platinum.
Jesus Christ. What?
8,329 gold.
That's what we're
Ebreth,
getting, or that's
Insane.
what's in there.
that's what you're getting.
That's 14,000 gold.
Split 4 ways, yeah. Ebreth, you are able to find large chunks of dragon shard. Though you're not complete, I would say you're probably at about 75%.
So with this addition, I'm now at 75%.
Correct. Total.
Can you give me a number? Well, give me 1 second. Hold on. I have to do something really quick, and then I will write my notes.
Okay. Tybalt, you feel a strong calling to the statue itself. As you look up at the figure, your tattoo again begins to radiate with religious energy. I don't know what the correct word is. I don't want to say holy, but divine, I guess. Energy of the divine nature, but infused with a dragon essence. As you stare into the statue, its eyes light up, and just like with Lhammaruntoz, your eyes flash the same color. As the four of you now are enraptured in this magical effect.
Oh
and
shit, okay.
Lhammaruntoz will say, Bahamut blesses you. And as you guys open your eyes, you find yourself in Leyland again. There is a loud commotion as you are seemingly transported. You smell the smells of Leyland, you hear the sounds of Leyland, and you are looking around the town. But as you look around, you see that there is this haze, almost as if it's a cloud of this like putrid green gas. As you look through it, you see there are citizens of Leyland running in your direction. And as they run towards you, they look up to you and recognize you, and they'll say, the 9-9, please help. We're under attack. And as this woman is reaching out to you, you'll see that her body begins to bloat, and she reaches for her throat as she is asphyxiating and choking as she falls to the ground, her body ever expanding, and then pops as this green gas is now emanating from its body, and you start to hear the sounds of hundreds of Leyland citizens running in agony as you hear a woo, woo, as Gnawbones lands on the tower of House Taliver, where you guys have been in that magician's tower before. Tybalt, you see Marigold Brightshine, the cleric of the House of Lathander, hanging from its mouth as his entrails spill out, and Gnawbones is laughing menacingly as it throws up the body and snatches it out of the air and swallows it. The townsfolk are crawling around you, gasping for breath, choking, and pustules growing out of their skin and popping and oozing out. Citizens of Leyland are dropping left and right. The enormous green dragon is grinning above you. It will take flight and say, these are the ones that stand in my way, and it will swoop down towards you and let out a ferocious breath attack. I need you guys to all give me dexterity saving throws.
20.
20.
24.
15.
Okay. As you guys try to escape the dragon, you are engulfed by this breath attack as your body now begins to feel the effects of this noxious poison as it runs through your bodies, and you see your hands start to swell, and you look over Palpius and you see Vox, who's made of stone and earth, start to bulge as his body is now enlarging as its cell's last attempt to blow up the earth. Tybalt, you see yourself, your hands burst in front of you. And Ebrath, you fall to the ground choking to death as everything goes black. And then the four of you awake, and you're back here in the shrine, standing before Bahamut. Lhammaruntoz will say, that is a vision of the near future. These are the nightmares that I've been plagued with daily. It seems as though your souls have been intertwined with this plot, and you are at the center of it. If we don't act, that future will come to fruition.
Ronster, we will do what we can. We will continue doing what we can. Can we count you with us?
Lhammaruntoz will say, I require rest, but I give my word, when should worst come to worst, and Gnawbones does choose violence, I will do what I can to protect the realm.
I'm gonna walk towards Lhammaruntoz and go maybe about here. And how big is she? She's pretty big, right? Like 30 feet
She's
tall or
huge.
some shit.
She's huge. Yeah, she's a huge dragon. Huge creature by a mechanical standpoint. You are small,
Yeah,
so she's
small.
about like 4 times, way more than 4 times your size.
Yeah, we're talking like
Um,
20 times my size or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm just thinking like squares wise, but yeah. Yeah, she's huge. She tower easily about 30 feet in stature.
I'll take a knee and bow my head deeply and look back up and say, your assistance is greatly appreciated.
And
What
she
you
will
do for
say,
all of us, what you do for Leylon, what you've done for my own personal quest is there's no way I could repay you. And I'm sorry to ask more of you, but of course we have to. And I'll stand up and say, I hope to not need you, but I'll look to the skies when we're in peril.
she will give you a curt bow herself and say, for your actions here today, you four will forever be, or I will forever be indebted to you, and I pledge my power to your cause to save the realm should it come to that. And with that, you guys will all receive Bahamut's blessing, and you guys will now have advantage when trying to recall information, um, or like any sort of like wisdom saving throw to do like if it's like a survival check to try to look for dragon evidence, or a history check to try to recall what you can about dragons. You guys will now be able to do so with advantage. So note that on your character sheets and like the notes or something.
So just at any time, we can just, if I'm doing a history check, I can do it as long as it's regarding that, I can do it with advantage.
Correct. Yeah, when you try to recall information about dragons or try to track dragons, or use your knowledge to remember something about dragons, you guys all get advantage.
So this is essentially the same as my favorite enemy.
Uh,
Except for the
maybe,
tracking. The only
maybe.
difference is the tracking.
Yeah, I would say it's like a expanded form of that.
Okay. All right. Well, I put it in the notes.
Okay, so the one thing I wanted to ask you was,
How about this, Dave? Because now I feel bad. Because I didn't realize that.
No, because I
I'm
don't. I
sorry.
don't have it for dragons anyway, so it's okay. It's
Oh,
still.
okay, okay,
It's still. Yeah.
okay. That's honest. That's honest of you. Okay. Um, but essentially, is there anything else you guys would like to ask her about?
um,
Palpius, anything you have that you want to ask her?
No.
Okay. Vox?
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So I just want to emphasize it was. I'm trying to remember who sent us over here. I mean, a couple of people did. I almost just kind of wanted to give credit to like those who told us
Marciano.
to come. Marciano, but also I think Griselda had kind of hinted at like we need to come here.
Hmm. Yeah, but
I
okay, yeah,
so
yeah. You can just kind of
I'll just kind of
yeah
yeah take
summarize that.
just take like a quick little minute of like these are the people that sort of got us to you.
Hmm.
So just want to sort of throw some kudos out and be like we wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for them.
Oh,
And
that's a
obviously
good point.
Tybalt had his visions, but
Yeah.
they had a lot to do with us coming here and why we're here in the first place. Um, Yoram was worthless. We stole his map, but it almost seemed like I'm not gonna give him any fucking kudos. Fuck that guy. But
So
like
say, oh, he's my
yeah,
favorite actually.
Griselda, yeah, and then the guy you mentioned,
Hmm.
Marciano. I feel like there was maybe one more person, but yeah. Anyway, you get the gist of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'll
Should
also I'll emphasize that one of the primary one of the primary areas where we really need you to sort of help is there have been all these raids going on, and it's affecting the supply chain, quite frankly. And it's as much as that might seem just very business oriented, it's cutting off the food supply, it's cutting off essential things that Leylon needs, and it's been a while since you've been
And
gone,
Fandolin.
but
Yeah, and Fandolin.
and
Both of them
Vandalin,
are, yeah, they're
yeah,
both kind of stagnating.
exactly. And so your presence has been missed severely. We really kind of need you to go back to helping with the patrols and making sure that the people that are just trying to make things work and trying to feed people and trying to keep the area well stocked, and ultimately it affects us. And I have a quick flashback to like shit that I thought was going to be like a couple gold ended up being like 300 gold or something. And I'm just ultimately what's happening along those supply routes affects all of us as well. We rely on them as much as the townsfolk do, and one of the main things, again, just to reemphasize, we kind of need you to help us patrol those routes again, make sure that people aren't getting hurt, make sure that there aren't bandits that are taking advantage of people. um it was the Sahagwin that were sort of raiding this area, and obviously we got rid of them. But I feel like there was uh other cultists that were sort of, raiding and fucking up the supply chain. So I'll take a minute to sort of, acknowledge that and just really kind of ask for help with that, where we're not able to do everything. Obviously,
Yeah.
Lhammaruntoz, you can fly, you can cover a lot more ground. You're just much more skilled at sort of that patrolling. We could really use some help there.
And she'll
Um,
ask
and and
you,
then
Vox, where are these raids happening?
uh,
What interferences have happened with supply lines? Like, can you give
It
her
was along the King's
examples?
Road.
the King's Road, right? And it was sort
Yeah.
of in the. Can you pull up the map real quick, please? It was sort of in the northern or slightly northern, or I guess middle part of the region, right, where that big supply
Yeah,
road
exactly. Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Um,
Question, DM. When I took on when I put like the corpse of Ascendus slash Blast in my bag, did they still have the Dragon Slayer Greatsword as their weapon?
They would have, yeah.
Okay, got it. Got it. Okay.
I don't know. Here's the map.
yeah, just a sort of close one, like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. That works.
I
That's
think
fine.
I think I have a better one actually. Give me 1 second while
I mean, that's okay, honestly, dude. We don't need much more than that.
I mean, yeah, because we're really saying like it's it's everything seems to be happening like right around here.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, like,
Like between
yep.
Dragon Barrow and like right here where it splinters off, like all this area is being kind of fucked up. That's that's what the stories have been telling us. The rumors and
Yeah,
shit.
so they were basically telling us it was sort of in that kind of just slightly north of the big towns there.
Mhm.
There was also to the east, there was a band of shark people, which we now know were the Sahagwin. Um, but I'm not convinced that they're done. And I'll also kind of take a minute to explain what we dealt with at Leylon Point. And, I think Ebreth probably already kind of touched on it, but I'll just explain like they had a whole underground tunnel and had like basically a whole operation there. We're not entirely sure where they're coming from, but definitely it seemed like there were more of them, and I'm not convinced that we eliminated that threat.
Yeah. Lhammaruntoz will say that she does require rest, but once she has regained her strength, she fully intends to reclaim her duties as protector of the realm and to maintain her patrols along the coast. She will take notice of any odd activity. However, she will say that um, Gnawbones, as she will call her, she'll call her by her dragon name, Clogieliamatar. These dragon names are so fucking hard to pronounce.
Yeah, they're crazy,
Yeah,
Um,
bro.
dude, that's brutal.
she'll say
That's
Claudia
brutal.
Limatar is, or Old Gnawbones, as you know her, lairs within the edge of the north end of the Crypt Garden Forest. And she fears that her own presence near another powerful dragon's lair, might anger Gnawbones. And she'll recount to you that although uh, Clogoliomatar is a wicked dragon. She has not attacked a settlement in decades, and seemingly doesn't like to attract the ire of the cities of the Sword Coats, often choosing to work with subterfuge that rather than an overt expression of her power. She enjoys the manipulations of the small folks and uh, using people as pawns rather than outright attack places. However, she is weary that if she is kind of near another dragon's territory, it will enrage them. And she will advise, she'll say that um, there might still be time, given that Gnawbones prefers subterfuge over direct action. You might be able to lean into that and use that to your advantage should you come across Gnawbones. And
Okay.
she'll say that she believes that there still might be time to reason with the green dragon and talk her out of her seemingly imminent attack on Leylon. And that knowing what she knows about Gnawbones, that if you can give Gnawbones what she wants, they might be able to stop. You might be able to stop her from attacking Leylon. And she urges you to seek out Gnawbones in the Crypt Garden Forest, and um, she'll remind you that in her visions she saw this female lich type figure who kind of fits the description of Viant the Cruel Hex
Yeah.
as being a creature who is constantly attacking this green dragon with undead and further instigating her wrath. She thinks
Okay.
that these might be linked to the actions of the cult, and she will point out to you on the Crypt Garden Forest where she believes her lair is on the map.
Okay. Sweet.
With that, you guys are, and she will tell you, you guys are welcome to rest here and recover your wounds, and you'll receive the
And I think
full
just
hospitality of her cult, the Scaly Eyes, and they will offer you room and board, a large meal to eat, and you're able to take the effects of a long rest.
okay, and I think just sorry, Andrew, just one kind of final closing thing for me. I will say there's a very good chance we'll end up back in not only Leylon, but possibly Phandalin fairly soon. Is there any message you'd like us to deliver for you?
And she'll say that, truthfully, Voxaslin, it is not in my nature to deal directly with the people along the Sword Coast. I, from time to time, like to go into town disguised as a human, just to see the benefits of my actions in place. And I like to go into town and see people thriving. I think there is a beauty to seeing life thrive, and seeing good will be spread throughout the lands. And that is my ultimate goal. As a dragon, I am able to convey uh, feelings of protection and use my power to protect those who are frail and weak beneath me. But I oftentimes choose not to connect with humans on a personal level, because not just humans, but creatures in general are greedy things, and they like to ask for more and more. So I would maintain a safe distance from the leaders of Leylon and the leaders of Phandalin, um, as I, in my experience, have been let down by the greed of men. But I promise to do what I can to establish that protection and bring a era of well-being back to the Sword Coast.
Completely understand that.
Fuck yeah.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the explanation there. We'll let them see the fruits of your labor for themselves and not interfere there.
And with that, she will bid you guys adieu, and she will retreat back to her lair. and we'll invite you guys to take a long rest and
Got it.
get the full effects of that. And
So 2 questions really quick before we end, because it sounds like that's what we're doing. What was the total gold?
I
I
wrote it
don't
all
I
down
don't
here.
know
I
what
have
the
it.
total-
So
Okay,
it's
got it.
I
So
didn't.
second,
it's
okay, then that's fine. Second, you said I was 75% done now with
Mhm.
okay. Do you have a number in mind? Because I've been keeping track of what I have, so
Truthfully, I don't have a specific number.
okay.
I'm kind of just using more like milestones.
Okay.
yeah, and there's different chunks, right? Like they're different
Yeah,
sizes and shit.
yeah. I didn't want to put a specific number on it because like mechanics wise, I didn't want to get lost in that. But I would say that you're fairly close to your goal.
Okay. I mean, I want to keep my notes, so like I don't
Yeah.
really know how to quantify or
Yeah,
notate that, you know?
just put 75%.
Okay.
I would say that if you were able to get another chunk of dragon shard that's kind of equal to the large, and the chunk that she gave you was a large chunk. It filled up a big portion of your goal. I would say about 25%. You're probably at 50% before. That was about 25% just in that one chunk alone.
Okay, got it. All right. So then, all right, that's how I'm gonna keep track from now on. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna, I might have to keep referencing you just to
Yeah,
see
no,
where I'm at.
that's
Okay,
perfect because like I truthfully I don't have a specific number, so
got it.
just check in with me and we'll kind of figure it out.
Okay, sounds good.
So during you just like obviously moving away from like all of the high pressure and like huge story development during sort of that little downtime does she hang out and is she in dragon form that whole time?
No,
Took off, dude.
she would leave you guys to your thing. Like
Okay.
she's going
Gone.
off to take a long nap.
Okay.
I will say go ahead and take a long rest while we're here.
All right.
Go. All
Let's
right.
do it. Do you guys want to split up the money now or just leave it in the notes for now?
I would say let's just do it now before we end
Okay.
the session for sure.
That's cool. I'm down with that.
I still have a bit
what
that I
was the
want to
total?
do.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, no, let's work through that. We can do the money thing later.
No, let's do the money thing now.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll split it up real quick. So it is 623 platinum. There's 4 of us. Oh shit. Typo. So 155.75 platinum each. I don't know how we're gonna split up that last little part. What is it? 10 platinum to or 10 gold to a platinum is what
I
it
don't
is, right?
remember.
Yeah, it's 10 gold to a platinum.
Okay. I'll just do 155 platinum. You guys can figure out the 0.75. And that's PP. And then for the gold,
155 each.
So you said it was 155 platinum?
yeah.
Okay,
And
so
then
that's 1,500, 500. So it's 1,550 gold.
oh, I mean you can track it as platinum though.
Yeah, I'd
I'm
rather
just doing
not.
155. Like I
Just
said, you guys
because
can
we seem to only use gold, so I'd rather just keep it gold. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, you're kind of right, but that's fine. I did my 155. I can figure
Okay.
that out
Well, it
later.
automatically
What you
does the gold for you.
And then what's the gold?
and then the gold is 2,082 gold each.
Got it. Cool. All right. That's done for me.
2082.
That's Jesus.
Yes.
This is the richest I've ever been in this character.
Don't
Cool.
tell Jinx.
All right. What
Hey,
were
she's
you,
not here.
what were you wanting to do?
Have you guys all taken your long rests?
If everybody has their money, I'm gonna delete it from the notes so we don't have to look back at
So-
that.
Yeah. I would say.
Yeah,
We've
I
Just
got
to
my
double
long
check
rest.
before you delete it. 155 platinum each, and then 2082.
2,082. Yep.
Gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you got, DM?
And the platinum is PP.
Beep beep.
Make sure it's not Ethereum or whatever it's called.
How much PP do you have?
Ethereum, Electrum.
I have 155 PP, bro.
It's Electrum, not
Same.
Ethereum.
Oh, Electrum. Whatever. I
Okay.
don't know.
All right.
Ethereum's a
Uh,
fucking crypto.
I don't fucking know, bro.
Go
All I
ahead and
saw
take
is
your long
EP,
rest.
and I'm like, I don't know
Okay,
what it
got
is.
it. Long rest.
taken.
Everyone's done it. Yeah, yeah.
Done.
Got it.
And let's do a level up.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Do you have any idea how happy
Oh
I am about that?
shit. Okay. Fuck.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
prepared.
I am.
I am.
I am.
All right,
Exactly what
so-
I'm doing.
So
Oh shit! I got an extra infusion.
Mhm.
Yo, I got a fourth infusion. Dog, what the fuck?
we're gonna tell what you're getting you.
It
Oh,
should
I'll
tell
share my
you.
screen. I'll share my
Yeah,
screen.
go
You
ahead. Go ahead.
can walk you through it real quick. How do I do
Oh,
this again?
I got an extra optional class feature.
Oh yeah, you get
Animal handling
Oh,
or
right here.
perception.
Oh,
okay, so for you at level 10th, you get a path feature. Does your okay, so you get 4 rages and you have a +3 to your proficiency. And for your path feature, you're a berserker.
so if you're in the level thing, so I don't know if you found your thing already, but it's like here,
Yeah.
and then it would just be like the last one will tell you like mine says 7th level. So it'll tell you right here, that's what your new shit is. And
No
then you probably have to pick
way.
some stuff.
Now
Wait.
for you, Sal, it says beginning at the 10th level, you can now use your action to frighten someone with your menacing presence. When you do so, choose
Damn.
one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. If the creature can see or hear you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, which is DC equal 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier, or be frightened by you or of you until the end of your next turn. On subsequent turns, you can use your action to extend the duration of the effect of the frightened creature until the end of your next turn. The effect ends if the creature ends turn out of line of sight or moves within more than 60 feet away from you.
Okay.
So you can
Alright,
basically
Dude, look
scare
at mine.
people.
I know Ronnie's been dreading this day. I get to fly.
Yeah.
How the hell does a rock fly?
Hey, with my tide, with my swarm is how all my insects just fucking pick me up somehow.
Mhm.
Hey, so should I choose animal handling or perception?
For
For
what?
knowledge.
Ooh. Well, I mean, Tybalt plays like every time. That fool's got like ridiculous perception. Animal handling might come in handy. It just depends on like if we encounter shit, like whatever.
Yo,
But
Tibble, what's your intelligence?
with you being proficient in that cell,
10.
you'd be able to like
10?
Yep. I'm
Are you
wisdom.
able do you do you have any room for attunement right now?
No.
Hmm. Okay, never mind. I'll figure this out then.
the
Damn,
ability
dude.
scores don't change, right? Unless there's
No,
something
no,
else.
unless
All
it's your
right, yeah. So
class. Yeah.
it's just the one thing then.
Damn, almost had it.
Okay, cool.
Almost had what?
Well, I had this option for an infusion that would give him automatic 19 intelligence, which would keep
Oh
him
wow.
from fucking up a lot of stuff with his like
Yeah.
Hey,
tricks and
I have
shit.
one more slot, and just saying.
Yeah, but it wouldn't help you as much as it would help him.
Just because,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know,
because
but
just
you
Tybalt
have hella
requires.
infusions.
Yeah, but Tybalt
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
no. Then I can look. I if you have a room, I can look for something that specifically will help you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I have one slot right now for attunement still, so
Okay, yeah. Then no, yeah.
all I have is.
I'll look at
Well,
shit.
let me just double check and make sure I'm not like forgetting. Well, it would show down here, right? If I needed to, if there was anything else. I think it's just my oath bow and the spider slippers.
so
I
then
don't think there's anything else.
okay, so Vox, you get flight speed.
Yeah.
Palpius gets he gets to frighten people. What does Tybalt get at level 10? Are you taking a 10th level in cleric? Are you dipping in something else? And don't feel like you
Oh,
have to decide now. You can
what
change your mind between now and next sesh. But
what is Palpius's strength?
Um, let's see.
oh, there he is.
Strength. I am 19. Is that, am I reading it right?
Let's see.
I gotta
Palpius's
say too,
strength
like
is 19. Yeah.
I don't just fly at will. I gotta like activate it, and I get like 60 feet total because I can only fly for a minute, and it's like 10 speed for flight,
You're
so
wait,
I can't just fucking go wild.
you're there. What there? I'm sorry. What's your strength?
He's at 19.
19.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's not gonna help you. God damn it.
Yeah. You know what would be cool for you, Vox, is because you only get 10 feet per turn. Since you have the spider climb, you could like run up 30 feet and then hover, like jump off and like hover in the air. And
Yeah,
start.
that'll get me higher up for sure.
Yeah.
I actually get 4 uses of it
Yeah.
per. I guess it's on a long rest, so I reset it. And it's not concentration. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's just like your body.
Yeah. I'm so done with concentration shit, dude. I have so much. So much. All right. Well, anyway, I'll stop sharing.
Tibble, what do you get?
Well, with the level up,
Yeah.
divine intervention.
Next. Oh, you're. Yeah. Hold on. Are you Oh yeah, you're not dipped into sorcery. You took a feat, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, I was looking at your character sheet wrong then. Then you are level 10. Wow. Yeah, divine intervention. Damn, that's huge.
It could be a game changer.
That could be a game changer. That's kind of the meat and potatoes of a cleric.
Oh no, that doesn't help.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm just
did
gonna
you
ask
guys-
for 20 intelligence every day until it succeeds.
Hey, we'll see what we roll.
Ooh,
I mean,
what's
honestly, like
this?
if it just brainstorming here, if there ever is a time where you need to do a check or something,
Oh,
and you ask for divine
Hey!
intervention, maybe you get
Vox.
that bonus or something,
Did you find
Vox,
something?
you use a longbow, right?
Pretty sure. I'll double
Technically a
check.
longbow.
I think so. Let me double
All
check.
right, let's go. We're in
Yeah, because
business.
it has crazy range. So
It's a
where
longbow.
does it
It's gotta be.
say? Yeah, it's a longbow.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You're going to equip the bracers of archery.
Okay, let me look for it real quick. Yep, right there. The green one, right? The regular wondrous. Oh yeah, that's the only one. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I added it to my inventory. Let
So
me see
now
what that
look.
shit
Now look at
does.
your attack.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Thank you.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
that is killer.
Yep. It should bring you up a couple, right?
Yeah, so I need to hold on, let me just make sure this is working how it's supposed to. Proficiency and you gain a bonus. So I'm gonna have to remember to add this manually because let me share again. Um D&D Beyond is not automatically adding it.
It
So
should.
I know, but and that's the thing, it's like kind of unreliable with D&D Beyond, but it says have proficiency with them, and you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls. Oh, maybe okay, hold on. So it's not on the hit check, it's on the damage.
Hold on, let's
Yeah, it's
see.
still not showing. It's still not showing on here. So look.
You have to attune to it though.
Because you're not attuned to it, Dave. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to attune to it. That's why I asked if you had a attune state.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, now it's showing.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Thank you, man. That's a big deal.
Yeah. Should ask plus.
Extra
It should ask.
+2.
Should add +2 to your proficiency to longbows.
No, it adds +2 to damage.
No, so the item reads +2
bonus to damage rolls
proficiency
on.
to.
No, I'm looking at it right
Oh,
here.
weird.
It says while wearing these bracers, you have a proficiency with the longbow and shortbow. So it gives you proficiency if you don't already have it. And then it says you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls on ranged attacks
Right.
made with such weapons.
Right. So
Yeah,
it's adding
so
it's damage because it's just adding to his proficiency. That's what it's doing.
Correct. Yeah, he's getting a plus
Yeah,
2
yeah.
to his damage.
Right.
Yeah, so before this was a 1d8 plus 3, and now it's a plus 5.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Sweet. Oh yeah, that's nice, man. I'll take it. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you got it, man. I mean, I'm already fucking holding up someone that doesn't even play that much.
Attunements like on
Oh, I get to
like long
redo my
rest, right?
spells too, right?
No,
I
yeah,
I
I
think I'm
could
gonna.
pull it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could pull it. I'm just worried that like he would show up and like not have that. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, I could pull it.
it's up to you. I mean, it's your slot, so
Hold
I
it.
don't know. I feel like character wise, he
wouldn't do
like
that.
Gon. Yeah, I mean, Gon was his friend first, so I don't think he would ever pull without Gon's express like, hey, I'm fine without it. He would never pull his infusion.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and get another
Oh wait, no, he
cantrip.
did. I did actually. My bad. I did pull that shit.
What did you say, Edgar?
Get another cantrip and another prepared spell. So
Damn. Yeah, and then Dave, you can reset your spells if you'd like.
Yeah, so I had kind of looked at Healing Spirit before. I might take this. This basically sets up like a little kind of almost like a totem thing, and then it can heal up to 5 times once per turn.
Yo, so we're like done with the session, right?
Yeah, I mean, we would have to start a whole new quest, and so might as well just stop it here.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What do you get access to?
Spike growth. See, I'm like,
You only have second
so
level spells?
yeah. I did get one more spell, one more slot though, like one
Yeah.
more learned spell. I'm so hesitant to take anything with concentration though, just because it's fucking stupid. Um, and I already use it for like my hunter's mark. I have Zephyr Strike, which I've like, I don't think I've even used it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that actually does buff your movement speed.
No, I know, and like there've been times where I've like considered it, but my action economy is just like kind of tough with that. But Healing Spirit, man, I feel like this one might be
Damn,
worth
dude,
it.
I haven't been above level 9 in Edgar. What like almost
Well, you know what you could do?
5 years, bro?
You know what you
yeah,
could
it's been a
do,
while.
Dave? Is Zephyr Strike only lasts until, even though it is concentration, it only gives you advantage on your next attack.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
I
cast
know.
Zephyr Strike your first turn, use that to give yourself advantage and add a plus D8 to your
Yeah,
first Oath Bow attack, and then use your bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark and then get it on the second
I
attack
know. And
or the
that's
second
kind of
one.
always what I've sort of leaned towards, but especially like with just kind of the endurance factor, I try to save my spell slots like a little bit,
Yeah, that's true too.
but
Yeah.
yeah, so it's tough. But
Well,
I
what else
took
do you
I
get?
took Cure Wounds back because I had gotten rid of that one. Um, Find Traps.
What's Gordon Arrows? Gordon of Arrows. Gordon of Arrows? I can't
Gordon
read.
of Arrows.
You
Where
plant
was
Guys,
it?
I'm
four
out.
piece.
All right,
Yeah.
You're
man.
out? Okay.
See
All
ya.
right,
Peace.
man.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging.
Talk
See ya.
soon. So this one, it's like a trap.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much they enter the area. Oh, and this isn't concentration though. That's
Yeah, that's
kind of
why I was
cool.
looking at it. Yeah. One piece of ammunition flies up to strike it. The creature must succeed on dex saving throw or take 1d6 piercing. The piece of ammunition is then destroyed. So you get 4 1d6s for AoE area. That's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. I was trying to look at other things that aren't concentration.
See, but I think the reason I didn't take this is because it would hit my allies too. It doesn't say it's an enemy. It just says until the spell ends, whenever a creature other than you becomes within range, it gets attacked.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's a little volatile kind of.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but so right now, what do I have? I have Cure Wounds, Hunter's Mark, Zephyr Strike, Lesser Restoration. and summon beast.
You know what would be a good one for you, Dave? Honestly, absorb elements. It's a reaction, and
Oh, it gives me resistance.
yeah, you have resistance to triggering the damage type at the start of your next turn, or until the start of your next turn. Also,
And they deal a little more damage.
mhm.
So would this would it trigger on the actual attack that I activated on?
So it
So like
sounds like
if I
you would
take some
cast it, and yeah. So like, let's say like this dragon shot you, or blasted you with a lightning breath. You could use your reaction to cast this, and then take half damage to lightning.
oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna take
And
this instead of Zephyr Strike, I think.
I don't know if I'd switch it out for Zephyr Strike, but that's just me.
But there's like
Yeah,
that's kind of the shittiest spell I had. I'm not getting rid of Hunter's Mark. Cure Wounds, I
no.
feel like has been I got rid of it last level, and then there were times where I was like, I need this right now. I'd
Mhm.
rather have that. Summon Beast is excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good spread. Bark Skin, what's this one?
It gives you like resistance to bludgeoning
Oh no, this gives
and slashing and
AC,
stuff. Oh
but it's
yeah,
only up to 16.
got it.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of shit in mine either. But I mean, I'm a half caster, so that makes sense that I don't get much at 10,
Yeah.
you know?
Lesser restoration. You
Fine
touch a creature, it
Traps.
can end either one
Hold up,
disease or
though.
condition. Okay.
Hold up.
Hold
This
up.
one's come in really handy a couple of times.
Yeah, that's not a bad one to have, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, the
Yeah.
only thing is that the only thing that I could, I mean, I guess I
Oh,
can't do it now, is
silence.
it that I've just been doing auto HP instead of rolling it?
Mhm.
I mean, fuck it. What am I gonna do now?
Yeah,
Level
it's up to
10.
you guys. If you guys want to
I'm
roll
level
for HP,
10.
that's fine.
I mean, I would like to, but I can't do it now. I'm already fucking level 10.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how to like retro that. Healing spirit.
I can change it, but like I would have to roll for every fucking, you know, every
Mhm.
level.
Healing Spirit's pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie, but it's
But
concentration.
it's concentration, yeah.
Yeah. Why I'm leaning away from it.
Honestly, if you're not concentrating on Hunter's Mark, I don't know why you're not concentrating on it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like the key ranger thing.
Yeah.
Yo, do you guys want to get into voice or do you want to stay in here?
Yeah, sure. Let me end the live stream. Is there any notes you guys want to take before we close out? Now that we're still here.
Honestly, I mean, I kind of took hella notes. I didn't take that many at the very beginning, but I mean, you guys can read through it. I did take quite a bit though.
I'll
Mhm.
jump into your notes tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, that's fine. All right.
Yeah,
Well, in that case,
check it
I'm going
out.
to end the Zoom. Thank you guys
All
for
right.
playing.
Thanks for hosting,
For
man.
fun.
That was
I
a good sesh.
Yeah,
That was
I'm
very
glad.
good sesh, yeah.
Yeah.